Obligatum's corpse. I think that's all you missed.
We got a what from Obligatum's corpse?
People's married to Tabris now.
2 forked rods.
2 forked rods. 2 forked rods is good. Kipo being married to Tabris. Chris, I'll give you a pass since he just came out of the hospital, but I will be trying to break up the marriage. So prepare yourself.
Kipo will be a great brother-in-law.
It's a marriage for political power only.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Only for the intense political gain you are set to get from it. I gotcha. Yeah. You know what it's like when you're on the train and it goes 10 miles an hour between every stop and runs local, and then you can't get home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then it gets hot in there, and people are too close to you.
It was not a fun trip home after working late. So, thank you all for your patience in waiting for me. So we're headed to Mechanus. We got the forks. We're good. We're gonna do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, hon.
It's okay, I'm full. Because I ate that entire burrito. Well.
Yeah, we'll just have to figure out a way back on our own.
You think Mafala's gonna be there again?
No, I think he did his business. Yeah, I don't think he even remembers us really, truly.
Well, so... okay.
But we don't have a way to get back, but we're going?
No, he has... Obligatum had a tuning fork for the Primaterial plane and...
I can't
Mechanus.
cast magic on Mechanus.
Yeah, huh.
Question.
Yep.
How do you attune something to a plane? Like, how would you attune a fork to a plane?
You have to be on the plane to do it, and then it's much like attuning a magic item.
So if I were to buy a fork from this ship, and I were to pay the captain 250 gold pieces for it, could we attune that fork to this plane before we leave?
Well, I've already got one of those.
We already have.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then you just said we had to figure out how to get back.
Yeah, because magic doesn't work in Mechanus.
But we were already gonna do
I got it
the
now,
manual way in Mechanus anyway. When the first time when we went there, right? Zoltan was gonna calculate the math.
Oh yeah, we
and
had
get
the thing.
us through, by painful to long means. But time doesn't move here nor there while we're there.
Yeah. And we've
I'm
got
not saying it's undoable, just that I can't, poof us back here immediately.
Sure.
It's just saying Kipo won't be the one doing it.
Yeah. We seem to make friends everywhere we go. I have a feeling we'll make it back.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that seems correct.
It is. It's widely a correct statement, weirdly enough.
Okay, before we go, I have some messages to send because otherwise I'm not going to be able to do it.
Okay, what you got?
Well, one, I used my sending stone and I sent to my family. I say, gonna be in Mechanus for a while, but it literally won't be any time for you. Just wanted to let you know where I'm gonna be. That's what I sent to my family.
You get back a very quick, alright, be safe, in your
Really?
mother's voice.
They're so cute, so cute. And I would have sent this last night, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Send it this morning. I'm gonna send to Xavier. Risa, you're funny. And I just, I say, hey babe, I miss you. I hope you're doing all right. To be honest, I'm sad. Turns out someone I thought was a friend isn't really. And that's it. Yeah. The timeline of when I said that doesn't really matter.
You get back. I'm sorry you had to find that out. Do you know when you're coming back?
I'll send a response. Not really. We have to go do some stuff in Mechanus. time is weird there, but hopefully soon. I'll make sure of it. That's enough time.
Okay, see you soon. Miss you too.
Okay. All right. Ready now. Let's go.
Nope, not ready now because I remembered what I was gonna do.
Fuck.
Okay. Not ready now.
I have ascending too.
What are we doing?
I burst. I burst into Zoltan's room. Hi. Can you send ascending for me?
You want to send it
Oh.
yourself?
No? No.
You-
I mean, you can do it if you want. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I can do it.
To Thalen, tell her to go to sleep.
Okay,
I need to
hey,
talk to her.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Hey Thalen, it's Zoltan. On behalf of Ray, she says go to sleep. She's gonna talk to you. Good night.
The response doesn't come through immediately. So go ahead and whatever sending you wanted to send, go for it.
I was gonna send to hey Bagoda, it's Zoltan. Headed to Mechanus. Need me to get you anything?
Like an errand. Like I'm going to the supermarket. You want eggs?
You receive back. No. But while we're talking, you should know someone, Drow woman has been asking around for you. Friend of yours, maybe?
Fuck.
Whomst is it? Zoltan, use the sending.
No, we know who it is. A drow woman. Who else is it?
It's your grandma.
No, it's Majima. She's topside now.
She's hanging out above ground.
Batonia
wants
asking
Zoltan's
for
ass.
brew.
I'll send back asking for me specifically or all of us, and like positive or negative.
He replies,
I forgot to tell him it was me.
uh,
Damn it.
seems neutral, and yes, you specifically by description and name.
I'm sure there's a
She
lot of
did
Zoltans.
mention you might be traveling with companions I've seen you with.
I have-
It's Zoltan.
Should I know who this is? Because I don't know who this is.
There are a few people it could potentially be.
Fucking clue. Okay.
It's only one person.
I mean, it could conceivably be Ray's grandma. You did meet her.
No, it's not my
true.
grandma.
I
That's
think
true.
it's your grandma,
Okay.
actually.
It's not, but it could be.
It could be.
Alright.
It could be that where Ray is planning a surprise for Ray, and she's looking for Zoltan to help her with it.
Ray knows exactly where I am.
I'll
Considering
I'm just saying, there's options here, but no, it's probably the drow that admitted to hunting you when you were at the
that
Deep
you
Kings.
taunted on the way
oh,
out.
that's right.
Yeah,
Forgot
that one.
about that.
Probably that one.
Oopsies.
Okay, then I'm gonna give one more sending. And tell, hey Bagolda, it's Zoltan. Sorry I didn't let you know last time. Don't tell her fucking anything. That's it.
Responds. Got it.
Oh, I forgot about that chick.
I lay myself down to sleep.
You successfully tell Bagoda that it is Shut the Fuck Up Friday.
As I lay me down to sleep.
Okay, and you're going to try and dream to Thalen?
Your
Alright, what do you want that to look like?
Ooh-wee. It's just gonna look like it's the road is it the road to Sacomber where I initially handed off Ilindovosk to her?
Yes, that
It's
was the road
that,
to
but like
Succumber.
amped up. There's wildflowers everywhere. It's spring. The sky is bluer.
Oh, okay, okay. So that, but like movie style.
Yeah.
Okay.
The saturation is up 50%.
Yeah, sure. She appears there. Says, "This is a nice dream.
You're welcome.
It's my first one in a while."
Oh really? I think fairly common for you. I just learned it, so I'm going crazy, using it a lot.
She nods and says, "I don't have many people to communicate with outside of Mithranor."
There's little me. Anyway, this is a business call. I was wondering how Lindvosk is doing. Is he dead?
No.
Is there anything? Oh,
No, he continues to be useful and toe the line, so no.
Well, I'm glad that you are taking care of him. I appreciate it. Is there any information that's new that he may have found out?
Yes, as I said, he sadly continues to be useful.
Can I please have some information, please?
Oh, of course.
Thank you.
He managed to uncover the effects that some of the things that are coming will have on the environment.
Oh. Right. Okay.
And the approximate timelines that these effects will take.
Okay, I want to ask this because it's shifted from our perspective. Did this timeline suddenly jump
That
out of nowhere?
That is
Maybe
what
like
we
a
have
month ago?
noticed, yes.
Uh-huh. Maybe 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, she nods. Yes, that's what we're noticing.
Yep. So, any effects we should be worried about? At all?
The first stirrings of Atropos will be felt within about a month.
Excuse me?
The first stirrings of Atropos will be felt within about a month.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought you said, but I wasn't. I thought I heard something else.
That would be, and that particular stirring would be spontaneous resurrection of the recently dead.
As their normal selves, or
No, as undead. As far as we can tell, it'll start out with fairly minor undead, zombies, the like, and a fairly low chance of it happening each time. And then as it gets closer and closer, it will increase in power of the undead and in likelihood of occurring.
And
we estimate that within a month there will be about a 20% chance of anything dead rising.
So I don't know how red necromancy works, but does it intensify in power in a way where it kind of can bring back? You said recently dead. Can it go back further? Does that?
We don't
go back?
think so.
Okay.
As to the best of our knowledge, it would only occur to creatures dead when it is already taking place.
Will burning the bodies help at all?
It might produce an ash wraith rather than a zombie.
Get the fuck out of here. That doesn't Not you. Don't get out. You can stay in my dream. Alright. So burning the bodies won't work.
As it advances, the chance will increase, and the undead that are summoned will become greater in power, of course.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Of course. And when does it climax?
We haven't been able to determine that.
Okay.
What we have been able to determine is that once that effect reaches its peak, the second one will begin, which will be a negative effect on the efficiency of healing magic.
Okay. Woof. That's a lot. And then the third? Does it wait, the healing magic, does that completely turn off as it intensifies as well? Or it just
Eventually it will.
Okay, eventually it will. Alright. What a party.
The third and final effect will be the gradual destruction of all life. It'll just wither away slowly. Mechanically speaking, you'll keep losing maximum hit points till you die.
Yeah, no big.
That at that point, Atropos would be well visible in the sky and almost to the planet. So we'll have other concerns by that point, should it come to that.
Cool.
We don't know how long it will take to reach these levels.
Uh-huh. Have you seen with your oracles or with Elindavusk's research a way to prevent this? Help us out?
Areas that are consecrated will last longer, but it'll only dull the effects, not negate them entirely.
Sure. Okay. I assume Myth Draenor is also just making preparations.
We're doing our best.
All right. Okay. If it wasn't clear before, we're trying to stop this. Our group. I don't know if I've ever mentioned.
She nods and says, "Yes, I understood as much."
Right. Some of us have a special connection to these things, and
Elindavusk informed me.
Damn it, Elindavusk, you bitch! It's fine.
He seems enthusiastic to keep his current captor happy.
So you know we're Resonance Point.
She nods.
Yeah, we're trying to save the world. Hard to do it with 6 other things coming at you real fast.
Yes, would you like to hear about the next one?
All 5 of them, really? All 5 of them are gonna...
Not at the same time.
No, but you have all 5.
No,
okay.
only a few.
Okay, only a few. Okay. Just preparing myself mentally. I'm not telling you to stop. I just want to know.
She says, only this and one more. We have significant information on.
All right. Lay it on me.
She says, the next would be the golems known as the Hulks of Zaretha.
Mm-hmm.
As they wake up, they will begin emitting a aura around them. Not not as constrained as the auras you might be familiar with from clerics or your paladin friends. An aura covering miles that makes those in it more prone to violence and hostility.
Okay.
Much like Atropus's effects, it will increase in severity and scope over time.
Mm-hmm.
As time continues, this aura will also infuse those that it drives to violence with additional capability to enact violence.
Uh-huh.
Similar to the rage seen amongst the Uthgard.
Uh-huh.
And at its final point, this aura would enable those affected by it to surpass their normal limits on their bodies to the detriment of said bodies in the seeking of this violence.
Just thousands and thousands of Gar Shatter heals.
Oh, great, just what we need.
Will the Hulks themselves do damage?
Oh yes, of course, much like Atropus itself will do damage, but we've learned about the effects that they'd have on the population. They themselves are, of course, incredibly dangerous.
And we're sure that this is multiple Hulks. Plural with an S.
From our reading, there is one primary Hulk which controls the others.
Right.
I'm not sure if that's preferable or not, but
It's neutral. And the third one?
she says, the third one that we've begun to learn something about is called Belothamog.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be heralded by a decrease in the power of light. Torches, light spells, the very sun, all will slowly dim their illumination. And subsequently, the temperature will drop as well. There are no additional degrees to this one, as far as we can tell. Though, considering it, it's bad enough on its own.
Right. Who
What?
exactly is Belothamog?
Belothamog is an entity more commonly known as Him Who Watches from Beyond the Stars.
Oh. Isn't that...
We have little information on it, except that it was first contacted by an ancient empire of elves opening something called the Vast Gate.
Right. Do not open the Vast Gate. It's located at Firestorm Peak, we think.
We weren't aware of that.
Well, that was from Graven Hollow, really, so we cheated a little bit.
I also don't know where Firestorm Peak is.
Well,
If you do happen to find it, I feel compelled to tell you that Mithranor has been seeking the Vast Gate since it was lost.
What will you use it for?
Its original purpose?
To point at this thing that wants
No.
to eat the world?
No.
Oh.
No, the transportation of large amounts of goods from one place to another for trade.
Mithranor has been in hiding for ever.
Yes, and with the Vast Gate we could remain in hiding.
Or I guess. You know, if the rest of the world dies because Mithranor is hiding, it's not gonna work out for Mithranor eventually.
We're aware of this, yes.
Okay, I just thought I should say that.
We're aware of this. Our leadership is discussing it.
Okay.
I have no sway in the matter. I am, after all, merely a civil servant.
So am I. In a lesser capacity. Is there anything you want to know other than the Vast Gate is at Firestorm Peak and we both don't know where it is?
She says, if you happen to find it, I would appreciate it. Anything else you know could potentially be helpful. I can relay some of it to Lindevosk to perhaps assist in the avenues of his research.
We're sort of slammed, so my brain is mush. What are we doing currently? We are going to Mechanus to end slavery.
A noble goal, but how is that related?
Tangentially, potentially could be better in the long run. We're looking for the descendants of the High-Masker, the last High-Maskerian king.
I would imagine you should check Deepamasker.
Well, we're on our way. If we could split ourselves into 3 different beings, we would. Collectively.
Aren't there 6 of you?
I guess, Thalen.
One does not split the party.
We're looking for those. I don't know if Lindevoss can track anybody with, I don't know exactly what he does with his shit. What else? What else? God, there's so much. I'm being hunted by Obligatum because I saw where Pandorum lives.
Oh.
But he's being rebuilt, so that's still fine for now. Zargon is a child?
She says, good, that should make them easy to kill.
Sure, yes. Easier to kill. I agree. I totally agree. And,
Why do we have to kill Zargon again? Is there a reason why? We just have to do it? We just gotta do a murder?
yeah, we
No?
just gotta, I suppose,
they want
yes,
to
we...
destroy the world and everything in it.
What? Do they really? What if they're kind of a good person? What if
It
they're
was your dream.
misguided? I know.
She's just an angry teenager.
She's really not.
She's really not. She's really pissed off about a lot of things.
She's an angry centuries-old being.
She's not
To be
centuries
fair,
old. She's like
she's still
thousands
not
of year
Take
old.
Dargon out of Emily.
She still doesn't know her dad fucking betrayed her, which is gonna suck a lot when we have to tell her that, but...
Did we confirm that?
I don't think she knows her dad was the one who killed her family.
Oh, that's right.
We
That's
still
yeah.
the dream did not reveal that she knew that, so she still doesn't know that.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's
Marissa
not
and
good.
Leo refused. See, this is what we said in the car. Character development. We refuse to have to kill Emily. And you know, when it comes down, I absolutely will cry at the table.
He who shouldn't be named has already found us once. We've escaped, and we're kind of banking on the fact that he currently doesn't know where we are, and also that we're going to major cities where he can't enter. So, see how long that takes us until he catches on. But I think that's maybe it. We're trying to stop the summoning of Atropus, but that's sort of is banked on also the Thavians, which is the slavery thing I told you was tangentially related, and this other person of interest who wants to bring about the end of the world. So if we get to her first, stop her from summoning Atropus here, catching its attention here, maybe you get the idea. You're much smarter than me.
She does. I understand the idea. Well, we'll continue with what you've told us and see if Elinda Voss can give us anything else.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and for the Hulks, I really have no fucking clue how to stop them. My next plan of attack was to dream to one of them and ask it what it wants. If it wants a new mommy, I guess I'm gonna be its new mom. I'm not entirely sure. It depends on what they say. Just so you know.
Best of luck.
Thanks. Never had children before. Okay, I will let you go since you don't need to sleep. I'll probably contact you again the same way. Bye.
I wouldn't mind that. And she wakes up. And yes, I did give you that back when you first talked to the seer.
All of a sudden, I'm looking to like brush up on Cassandra, and it's like, oh yeah, and then right there, it's like the prophecies, a mage for men's. I was like, God damn it, we're just fucking stupid.
Vizarin.
Because Cassandra's Vizarin's sister, right?
Nope, that's
Cousin?
Laconia.
No, that's
Oh.
Laconia.
No, Cassandra's the bracelet chick,
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and,
and
you were
she's also the chick from my dreams, and I just now discovered that. I think.
Oh,
I feel like I should have
okay.
done that a lot sooner.
Alright, so you wake back up. You can tell the party what just happened.
Yep. I give them the entire lowdown. Atropus in sky. Undead rises. Healing
Oh,
no
fuck.
good.
We have a month? I thought we had
You're-
a lot longer than a month. I thought we had a year. We've got a month.
A month to the very beginning of the signs.
Okay.
We
Still
also
not
have a month
good.
until Obligatum is back.
Fuck.
Why are all the problems coming back? It's like when you look at your syllabus and you realize you forgot about all your exams and papers, and now you're like, fuck, I have 3 days to do everything. Damn.
So what's our triage order? Because, Obligatum and finding the relatives of Hyamaskar and stopping the apocalypse from the sky seem very high on the priority list compared to evil cults.
Well, first of all, I don't know. I don't know because it seems like Vizarin has a very clear plan for these evil cults, and we've only managed to take 2 out of 4 down.
Maybe 2. We only got Gar, and he still had 2 lieutenants that we haven't accounted anything for. So there's nothing saying one of them couldn't take.
You have Drown. Which is,
We do have Drown.
Which is the thing they were going to use to summon Hydra.
Okay.
Because it has a piece of Hydra.
So we've got 2 of them down.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
we
mean,
should
they can
probably
still
get
fuck
this back
around,
to
but
the
they can't
Blackstaff.
do anything really bad without Drown.
Right. So yes, we do need to turn Drown over to the Blackstaff.
What
We
if-
should really start piecing this out. We should give one to the Harpers or something.
And
Let's
they
not
can
make
put it in their. They can put it in their super secret vault in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, but the Blackstaff
What
did
if we
give us
just
a
left it in
ship to
Mechanics?
go. So we probably do have to give the Blackstaff Drown, because otherwise she's gonna be like,
We
"Hey,
just
you
don't
guys."
want the Blackstaff to be a one-stop shop for our baddies to storm into, you know?
Well, the other 2 aren't gonna involve the Blackstaff, but this one she did kind of give us a million people that died for cannon fodder, so we should
I
probably
don't
give
think
her
she
Drown.
minds. She just wants us to do our job.
What if
And
what
a
if we just
coffee and
gave
a
it to
croissant
Mechanics?
will That's not a bad idea.
What?
Why don't we just leave it in Mechanus? It won't be magical. And
Yeah, but
Mechanus-
someone can go and
Anybody
grab it and
visiting
bring it
can get
back.
Well, I mean, we can give it. We can let them know what it is, and they can
What
try
if
to
we
they
make
can
a
put it under their best lock and
contract?
guard.
Yeah. What if we
No
write a
one can use Drown.
contract?
Without asking us for permission first. That's the contract. And then if we die, no one asks our permission, then no one can ever use Drown ever again. That seems like a binding rule that won't come back to bite us in the ass.
Alright. We do need to go to Mechanus, figure this out, because we do want to stop Vanifer, and she is also on a timer. Granted, she will give us a warning. And I
5
think
days
we will-
warning.
She will I think she will honor that. I mean, that's more than what we can get from the other cults. Because I guess the other way to handle her is to just outright kill her, which I don't really want to do.
It's not really a fight I want to have, yeah.
Okay, we do need an order of operations. All right, we are gonna go to Mechanus. Are we still pretty much as a group on that? Because I originally wanted to still go for Megara, and I'm still pretty much on that camp.
Instead of Mechanus, go for Megara first. My thing is, if we go for Megara, what do we want to accomplish by going for that?
Really?
Find another fire elemental to take the place?
Punch Bruno so hard that he comes to his senses.
I'm not.
While
We lose no time
releasing-
going to Mechanus.
While releasing Megara is nice, it doesn't solve any of our problems. It's just a stopgap into the Vanifer problem still.
Sure.
Mhm.
I just don't. It's not even just about releasing Megara either. It's also about catching Elazar, because he's in the wind, and I don't think he's gonna stop. But like I said, I'm outvoted, so I think we're gonna go to Mechanus.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to throw on the record. I think we're gonna come back to either Gaunt's Group Almost Gone.
Alright,
Or
so
about
Kipo
to
is
be.
casting Plane Shift to Mechanus, right?
Yep.
Alright.
But we don't lose time going to Mechanus. Like, we can come back to right now.
I don't think that's necessarily a
What will
certain thing,
happen?
though.
Okay.
Right.
Alright. You arrive back into Mechanus. The Enormous gears continuing to turn as you arrive back in the entry line.
I don't
I
know
thought-
why I voluntarily came back to this place. I don't like it here.
I thought we already had the papers.
You do. That you still have to show them though.
Oh,
I hate this place. Baru gripes out loud as they're standing in line.
Well, you know what lines give us time to do? Play stupid line games,
Math.
but no, really plan.
Do we know where we're going so I can start doing maths?
that building that we need to go to is it's named something.
The
I imagine
Colyaret?
the Colyaret. It's just called the Colyaret building.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking stupid.
Okay, I start mapping. I start doing my thing.
Okay. You can go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oh, remind me, no magic works here?
And no lying, I believe. You can't lie and you can't cast magic.
No divine or arcane magic.
We're
Okay.
SOL, baby.
Yeah, there's just no magic here.
Is the no lying thing true? I don't remember that part.
Yeah.
Oh
It
shit.
is not possible to speak a falsehood while within Mechanus.
I'm
What are you trying to say?
I can't speak falsehood, so I guess it's true. The stupid, wacky music.
It's so fitting. I love it, to be honest.
It sounds like a Kingdom Hearts level.
You're trapped in Alice in Wonderland
Yep,
and you don't
you're
know what to
trapped
do.
in Alice in Wonderland for sure. You have to fight that giant fucking nobody on the. You have to jump on the table to hit him. Sucks.
Yeah, you do eventually, of course, make it through that line. And into Mechanus proper. Zoltan, with your intelligence check, you start making your way across the enormous turning gears of Mechanus. You rolled high enough that you only miscalculated a few times, so you have a few sort of like false starts where you have to go back. Oh shit, that gear moved too much. Okay, we missed that one. Gotta go back to the other one, that kind of thing. But you are eventually able to make it across to where you had found the contract last time, the Colyaret. You can see a bunch of entities that look a whole lot like Obligatum, but not quite, going in and out of this building.
PTSD.
Mm-hmm.
Giving everyone a little bit of PTSD, maybe.
It's just sneak on right past. Just tiptoe through.
Yeah, you can enter. You see more of them moving around within. These guys.
So we need to find somebody to make a contract with.
Yes. We would like to make a contract, please.
Hey, you just want to walk up to one of them?
Yep.
Yeah. It turns to you and says, "Who are the signatories?"
Oh, I pull out the list. The list of countries. Multiple. Should we put Vanifer's name on this, or should we put our name on this?
I think our name.
Allow
the-
clarification. Which signatory do you represent?
It's we represent Vanifer. No last name. Yet.
What other signatory has a representative present?
We don't have one.
That's too much legalese for me.
We don't have another party. It's just us.
A contract cannot be comprised of one party.
Well, we were gonna go. I don't know if this is unusual. We were hoping to get a contract drawn up and present it to the signatories.
What is the impact of this contract? That you would have it enforced by the Kulyarit?
End slavery in certain regions, depending on the signatory.
In the material plane,
Correct. Seems like a wild ask.
It sits for a moment.
We broke it.
This contract is of insufficient impact to be enforced by the Kulyarit.
It's not a big enough deal?
Correct.
It's the enslavement of people. What qualifies as a big enough deal?
That's a lot of people. How do we amp it up to qualify it? Reverse slavery? Wait, no.
I think that's still just slavery. I'm gonna be honest with you. Reverse slavery.
No, I mean,
Well, there was-
make it so that slavery never happened. Yes? No? Maybe?
Rewrite time?
We did it once?
I think that I don't think it works. Like, I don't think they can go back in time.
yeah, they can.
Does
Oh,
it have to be a mutual contract such that end slavery and Vanifer does not summon Imix to the plane to destroy swaths of cities?
Right. That's
Are you asking it or your friends?
My friends.
no. I think that's the angle that needs to take is like if they don't enslave people, then they won't be destroyed, and if they do enslave people, then they will be destroyed.
Ask it, Kipo.
I will ask it if it needs to fall under that parameter.
It replies, typically a contract does contain terms that each party to the contract will adhere to, and something that each party to the contract will receive in return.
so for example, Vanifer agrees to not summon Imix and cause mass destruction so long as parties X, Y, and Z strike slavery from their state constitutions, make it illegal, and these states receive not getting destroyed by Vanifer or the Kulyarit.
Well, that's not really something the cities get, is it?
That is extortion.
The
Oh, I guess
Yeah,
that's
the-
true.
cities have to gain
We-
something like trade or an economic
guess that's
boon of some
true.
sort.
Oh, yeah. We lift all economic sanctions on their evil countries. And
Not
they
all of
get
them
to
are
benefit
evil.
from trade. I'm sure they all have economic sanctions on them by someone.
Are we the UN now? We're
We've always been the UN. I
We've
rule
always
the
been the UN.
Okay, so
We're the
maybe we need
strike team. We're
maybe
all
we need
of it.
maybe we need
We're-
to hire a lawyer.
the Colyard are our lawyer. They tell us what we can and can't do.
Incorrect. We are enforcement.
Right.
Oh.
We need to drop the. We need
They're
to
the
drop
fucking
the.
cops.
Do you have someone that you would suggest advise us on creating contracts?
Mechanus
have a
is
class?
unable to interfere in this way.
God damn it.
Oh,
you
okay.
bitch.
However, we can see that you are already improving your idea of what would need to be within.
I think he just gave us a gold star.
I think he just gave us like here's a participation certificate.
Yeah. Here's a sticker.
I mean, that's what a gold star is.
Yeah.
God damn it. Little bitch.
Okay, so then we.
He basically told you you're actually on the right track now. Yes.
Okay, so then, do we need to come back and present you with a signed contract that we would like enforced, or do all signatory representatives need to come and then we sign it in front of you and you're a notary? Notary.
It responds, if the contract is of sufficient weight, we can furnish you with a copy printed here to be signed by the necessary signatories.
Oh,
So-
okay.
So if we come up with the idea before we leave, we can get a contract we have to take with us to get signed. So what can we give these cities if they agree to end slavery aside from not being destroyed, which again is extortion / coercion.
It sounds like a gift for their lives.
Could we help facilitate a new trade route or something? Is that something we could handle? We could set up. Could we say if they agree to do that, we'll get them an audience with, like, the Lord's Alliance or something to help set up trade?
What
We might
is
have
our
enough-
city list again?
A long ass list. How? Let me get.
We're
that
not going to
for
get
you.
every city, too. We need to try to get one or two as a proof of concept,
This-
is sort of the idea, right?
The contract is mainly for Vanifer, right? Because if the other people default on it, Vanifer's gonna handle her own shit. She doesn't need them to enforce it for her, right?
Yeah,
So
if
it's
we
mainly
do,
just to make sure that Vanifer doesn't balk on her side.
if we do a proof of concept, we could technically do just the Kingdom of Many Arrows, and I don't know, say that they get like an amount of trade equal to income generated by the slaves per year or whatever.
Yeah, because we know that that's what I was thinking is the Kingdom of Many Arrows. Basically, if we can guarantee them open trade, it sounds like they'd be willing to be done with it. So if we can convince the neighboring cities to facilitate trade, that might be the way to go. We've got that as a proof of concept that we can do it.
Do any of these towns like actually sound like maybe in the same boat as the Kingdom of Many Arrows?
You can make a history check if you want. Try and figure
Oh.
that out.
Can I
Zoltan,
also
put-
make a
put-
history
put
check
your-
to help?
Yeah.
Zoltan, I pick Zoltan up and I put his head beside my head. Give me your intelligence. Give me your brains.
Are you okay? Are you asking me if I remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quick, look at this list of cities.
You have advantage. Okay.
Zoltan,
Seems not
you know that Am,
Just Clinton, that was a history check, not an intelligence check.
oh, yeah, so you should be
Sorry.
even higher, probably.
So your proficiency should probably be in
No,
there.
add your proficiency to that 18.
Oh,
Oh, you're not
he
proficient.
is not proficient in
Oh, I am
history.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. Anyhow,
Wow.
you would know that among them, and this is not necessarily exhaustive. These are just the ones you know of. Am, Skullport.
Just to reiterate that list so we all see it.
I'm fixing it. I still have sleight of hand checked and not history. That's not roguey.
And Am, Skullport, and I'm looking for the last one. I can't find it here. Narfell all have it more as a matter of like, this is convenient than we have some tradition behind this.
Do you think it's worth to just lump those together as sort of a blanket contract, and if whoever signs get the said benefits? So if we get one, good, and if we don't get more than one, at least we have it.
Well, we could also have separate contracts, one for each of the different city-states.
Or
I bet they could read the same thing, essentially.
Like, I blank, and they put their town there. Do you solemnly swear on this day, blank?
Mm-hmm.
Will? Never mind.
We could just leave it as the Kingdom of Many Arrows for now, and the boon to them being that we will negotiate a trade deal between their city and Mirabar.
Sure.
I don't know how much Vanifer is going to want to have a proof of concept and or how to continue it up once she accepts a proof of concept, but
I mean, theoretically, she could do it herself. I think she's just too stuck on the Imix thing. She is particularly compelling. She wouldn't make a bad ambassador / UN. Though a little intense.
Except for the whole wanting to incinerate people thing.
Well,
Right, which would just make her all...
this is the part where she should learn that just because you have a hammer, not everything is a nail.
I think we've got to try something, and if it works, it works, and if it doesn't, go back to the drawing board. I think starting off small and seeing if it works is the best way to move forward.
I think while we're here, though, is we should just have those contracts drawn up and just give it to Vanifer and be like, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
We got you one. Now do the legwork.
well, the thing is we can't have a contract drawn up unless we put terms to it, and then they just signed it at the end. So unless we know what every city wants, it's going to be difficult.
Well, it doesn't. Well, if it doesn't get signed anyway, then it doesn't matter, right?
But
if it doesn't get signed, then the Kolyar don't draw it up.
Well,
but we're going to get the Kingdom of Many Arrows signed. But I'm saying gift her the rest. The list of that we just got. Narfell, Skullport, and there was a fourth one.
Sure,
No,
we can give her the list of cities, but there's not going to be contracts attached to them. Because Kolyard's not going to make a contract until there are terms.
I'm saying just do a blanket one. The same exact one, copy paste it with different city names. Because these are places that could similarly want trade open anyway.
So just blanket, we will negotiate a trade deal?
Yeah.
And
it
the
doesn't
we
hurt to
being
ask.
us.
Or there can also be a fill in the blank in that region too, where it's in exchange this is what we ask, and then you could just leave it to Vanifer to make those whatevers. She can get that information
of
what they're
negotiating
asking for.
the trade deal?
Vanifer.
Vanifer is
No.
negotiating the trade deal despite being
Yeah.
a party with no power to negotiate the trade deal.
No,
she
it
could
would
be like-
probably be us.
She could be the door-to-door salesman, and then we just get,
We
We're
would
the
probably
managers.
have to do all the negotiating.
I'm fine with that, but she has to be. But I think we have to be upfront with her and tell her that it's gonna have to wait until the world isn't, in shambles.
we can see if she'd be willing to at least go around and maybe get what they want from them. I mean, I don't think she probably isn't. She's probably too angry to do that crap to be the door-to-door salesman. I don't know.
I think she's well within her means. She's just a
Oh.
little directionless right now.
Right.
If we tell her like this works, she might actually put a lot of effort into it instead of putting effort into summoning
Sure.
mimics.
And then she can always say, and if you don't like this contract, then I'll just burn your town down.
Yeah, there's
So we
that.
can
I
come
mean,
to,
That's
we
the
can come to a
extortion
peaceful
part.
arrangement. We can come to a peaceful arrangement, or I can just burn you to the ground.
and it's kind of unfair to her to say that she has no political power. She's amassed a bajillion people. She's very charismatic. I'm sure she'll have these people looking out of her hand.
I'm beginning to think this party isn't very legal-minded.
Have you met us?
Also, I'm also worried because wasn't Vanifer's whole thing that she wanted something quick? Like, she is still going to have to. Like, this is still going to take time, talking to people and figuring the
Well,
stuff out.
I think we should also tell her that the world is sort of on a timeline, and what we're doing takes a little bit more precedent because, sure, in a month or 6 months maybe, there will be no slavery because there will be no world. So she can just wait until then.
You're so true. You're so true about that. I really do. That's our biggest selling point.
We're kind of
But
busy.
in the meantime, here's some legwork that you can work for us to, get it going.
But also, she's so distrustful. How do we get her to trust us that what we're saying isn't just bullshit about
We
the
have
world
to complete
ending?
a few contracts.
Yeah, we'll have the one. We'll have the Kingdom of Many
No,
Arrows.
no, about the world ending.
Oh,
We'll let Kipo do the talking.
everyone will know the truth. No, I think that's something that's like, I don't know. I feel like everybody would believed us, which bodes well or not well.
I don't know.
Who jokes about that? Who jokes about 6 different things coming to end the world? All that's a wild lie.
A group of narcissistic assholes who think the entire world revolves around them.
I would love to retire, Kipo. I would love to. I want out so bad. Get me out of here.
No, for the time being, contract with Kingdom of Many Arrows. I don't see how we can get blank contracts for the other cities.
They may
Hey,
not
can we
be
get-
legally binding, but they'll be like a rough draft that we can then take there and formulate the final draft or whatever.
I poke the robot's chest.
Yes.
Hi. I think we've come to something of a conclusion, and whatever you call it.
I have
We,
listened. Have you decided on your
Perfect.
final idea?
defo, for sure.
Excellent. It is
Awesome.
being created now.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, I guess
There
it
we go.
worked.
How do you intend to pay for the Killiard's services in this matter?
How much is it? And what is it in? What currency?
That ass.
It says, there is no set payment or currency. The payment determines how vigorously it is enforced.
Vigorous? Wait, hold on. What does
Give him,
that
give
mean?
him, give him drown.
We bribe
Vigorously?
them with money to make the contract work.
Give him
There's
drown.
in response to that tells Kipo, there is no particular currency, and it does not even need to be currency. But there is value in the contract being made, and there must be value exchanged for value.
Give him drown.
Stop hitting Zoltan. Zoltan's at our knees going, give him drown.
But like, what
Zoltan,
does the
no.
Kolyarit consider to be of value? Is it only what we consider to be of value?
How about our collective memories from 5 years old and lower? Would
I'm
you take
sorry,
that?
What?
What?
No, I
No.
want those.
That is a wild idea.
Kolyarit responds, yes, that would be an acceptable form of payment.
Does it have to be all of us or just one of us?
It may be.
You can have mine.
I was gonna say you can have mine too.
It,
Oh!
it says the payment may be in whatever form you desire. So yes, it could be drown, it could be a single gold coin, it could be childhood memories, it could be.
They
But
pull out
then
a
how-
singular gold coin.
So, but then does that mean, like, how well it's going to be enforced is going to be based off of how much value we assign whatever it is that we give you?
It responds. Our ability to create Kolyarit to enforce the contract is directly related to the value that we receive for it.
Oh, what the
This is
fuck
part
then?
of the balance.
Oh,
A-
do you
How-
just want this old body of obligatum?
No!
No.
Why
need to
not?
fight
It's a
the
cold
new-
turret right there.
We need to fight that for the new obligatum.
It responds. A Kolyarit is of significant value.
Shit! No!
No.
But otherwise does not make mention of the fact that you have a body of a Kolyarit there.
Look, I'm hoping we can solve that Haya Mascar thing before the next obligatum comes off the line.
So, but how does our good vibes help you make obligata, make
It responds.
Kolyarit?
It is a form of worship to Primus, who powers this plane.
If you take memories from 10 years old and younger, will that be significantly powerful? More?
It responds. It is all relative.
Your face is relative.
Nice.
It says, as with many offerings, the value of the offering depends on the person giving it. A poor person giving a single gold piece is worth more than a rich person giving 200.
We have to give something good if we want it to be meaningfully enforced.
Well, if I'm young, like I'm in my early, I don't know how old I am, like 20, early 20s. If I give you 10 years, that's like half
Yeah,
of my
well-
life, right?
Stop trying to give away your memories. Stop. We can think of something else.
But they're very precious and very important, so obviously it will be a very potent Kolyarit.
Look, if y'all want to fly off the handle to do that, by all means, go ahead. But we got a perfectly good Kolyara body just sitting here.
Yeah, that's fine too.
I do.
But in the future,
You've also got a
I hated
magical
my childhood,
trident.
so I'm
You got a ring with a wish in it.
I got a charred wand of magic missiles. How's that looking?
You have a charred wand of magic missiles. Like, no matter what you give it, they will, produce Kolyarit to enforce it. It's just how quickly they will remanufacture them when they get broken.
I could give him some Phaserus crystals I have.
Fine, we can give the Kolyarit body. I don't like it though.
I thought we wanted to give that to Dot.
I do want to give it to Dot.
Let's give it something else then. We've got to have something good we can trade it for.
We got
15
nothing
years.
good other than our body. Yeah, the 15 years of memories. I'm 130, bitch. I got a lot of them.
You got a nice trident, don't you?
I am pro giving him drought.
Sure, give him drown.
I actually don't hate giving them drown. That's a pretty powerful magic item. And it's not going to the black
okay,
staff.
So if we that's true. If we give an item, does it just get magically eaten, or you put it in a safe? What happens to it?
It becomes an offering to Primus.
So Primus eats
Oh,
That's
but what
fine.
if Primus? Yeah, Primus is good, right? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're good.
that's fine.
Primus is
Primus
not
is
good.
neutral.
it.
Primus is
Primus
the
is not-
Primus is not good. Primus is not neutral. Primus is lawful.
Just law.
It doesn't
Okay, that's
have
fine.
it doesn't have a second axis on its alignment. It is just lawful.
Got it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Is it of significance?
I could give it the
I
ring
don't
of-
hold up drown.
We recognize that it is being as it being pretty freaking significant, right?
Yeah.
My thought with it is we sacrificed a good amount to get it.
Yeah.
Is it?
And it is part of the reason why we are going on this in the first place, is to stop all of these elemental things. So this is related to the cause that we are trying to fight for, which I do think gives it significance in that it's related to the other Princess of the Apocalypse that we are trying to stop from being summoned.
Will it destroy it
I
in the
think just
process?
acknowledging that it's a really powerful relic makes it significant.
Can we be present for the
or less than
sacrifice?
the Kolyarit?
It responds, that depends on your value of it.
Ray's like, uh-oh.
Can we be present for the sacrifice?
What sacrifice?
You said it becomes a sacrifice.
It
to-
is.
It becomes an
Offering.
offering to Primus.
offering. That's what I meant. Sorry.
It responds, unless I am significantly misjudging, you are not allowed to stand before Primus.
Well, you
And
very well
okay.
could be, but understood.
Yeah, drown then, sure.
I mean, I'd rather. I think drown is a significant thing to
drown.
give up.
I'm saying, yeah, go for it. Let's just give it drown. Let's get over. I want out of this stupid robot hellscape.
Oh yeah, me too. Please.
Okay, unfold the portable hole. Oh, can we open the portable hole?
Nothing
will-
happens.
I mean-
Shit.
No!
We can't give it up
Oh,
because
shit.
it's
You're
not
right.
magical. Yep.
Well,
Yeah, we can't get it.
memories
Yeah.
it is then.
It tells you, if you are having difficulty accessing the offering, a Kolyarit can return with you to collect it when you go.
Oh, perfect.
Quick. Well, quick. Ooh. Do magical items of negative nature have the same effects on Kulyara as they do on us?
No.
Okay. Enough said.
Remember how Obligatum
It-
had that whole negating magic
It
thing?
thinks for a minute and then amends. We will ensure that the Kolyarit that returns with you is not Obligatum.
How is Obligatum model number 8 doing?
Obligatum Model 8 is being constructed.
Uh-huh.
What's
Great.
Obligatum Model 8 weak to?
That information is proprietary.
Yeah, well, I had to fucking ask just in case they could tell us. I don't know.
Please tell Obligatum model number 8 that I will be at the Great Peak Mountains
Shut the fuck up.
when it comes out of the line.
Will you?
Ooh.
No.
You have to be. If you said it, you have to be.
You just
Uh,
pulled a lie!
No, she said
She broke
please.
the
No,
system!
she said please tell it that I will be in this particular place, not I will be in a particular place. She made a request. She did not say a lie.
Oh.
We're really getting around some technicalities here, but I'm not mad about it.
Which is why it then asked, "Will you?" and she had to say no.
No.
Will you please still tell it?
No.
Shit.
Yeah, another Kolyart comes up holding another one of those huge metal sheets that you have seen them write their contracts on before, and it holds it up to you and begins explaining. This is the area where the signatory agreeing to end slavery will sign. This is the area where the signatory agreeing to provide compensation will both sign and specify said compensation to take effect in the event that the signatory agreeing to end slavery signs.
So not necessarily Vanifer, but between two kingdoms or whatever trade. At this point, Mirabar and probably Kingdom of Many Arrows.
And you would notice that there are enough slots on here for every one of those.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Vanifer, you've got a new homework assignment.
Super duper.
It says, individuals unable to speak on behalf of the people that they are signing for, or individuals who have been in some way coerced or forced or deceived into signing will find themselves unable to effect the contract.
Okay.
So we gotta keep it real.
Keep
We
it real,
always keep it real.
100%.
When keeping it real goes too far.
No cap.
No kidding.
Do you have any further questions?
We get home.
Sorry. My brain just supplied what that ass do.
Was there anything else, a mechanic we wanted to take care of while we were here? Are we allowed to look at any other contracts while we're here, or do we gotta go?
I don't think we need to look at any other contracts. I can't think of anything legitimately.
Okay. I just figured I'd ask before we left in case anybody had something.
Oh, maybe we can look into when Kyra Zastan gives, or no, Saztam the spell. It's one way or the other. One way or another. They're related and they trade spells.
So
think
Zastam
Zastam
is has the spell and is going
Gonna
to
give
try
it.
and give it to Kyra.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the ability to communicate over planes?
To an extent, yes.
If anything funny happens with the payment, could you let us know? Is that something you'd be willing to do?
That will be the purview of Primus.
Okay. Thank you.
Primus will be informed of your request.
Thank you.
I think one of the things that we had thought about last time we were here, but after we had just left, was any contracts between Tabris and Shar, and we hadn't gotten around to asking.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think they're...
It responds, we have none that you will be able to access.
I think that was the answer we might have gotten last time. I think we asked and they were like, we have them, but you can't see them.
What about Kyra Zastan and Saztam?
We have none that you will be able to access.
Is there a contract between... Wait, no, did I ask this before, or am I, like, fucking freaking out? Is there a contract between me and Telos? Did I ask this prior?
It responds, we keep track of all pacts of warlocks and their patrons, though we do not enforce them.
Interesting. I don't
Is-
think I need to see it. Do I? I think I
mean,
know
if
what
you
he
want
wants me to
to.
do. He wanted me to free him, and I did it.
There you go.
Right? Can confirm? I look at it.
It brings out a contract, which is of course written in Modron.
We can't speak.
We can't read it.
And you
Wait, did we do
translate
etchings
that?
last time?
We can do the pencil thing where we color pencil over it and trace it.
Well, can't he translate it for you since you're one of the signatories?
Yeah, isn't yes,
It
exactly. This
responds,
is my
yes, this indicates that in exchange for the power to wield magic and the specific ways that that magic will manifest, that you will free Telos. It is marked as completed.
And he there was there a stipulation that she would keep her magic after she did that?
It says this was not as a grant, but as a transfer.
Oh.
and he likes me. He gave me the wish stuff after I released him.
Is there a contract between any of us and the city or leaders of Gauntlegrim?
Not that it is available to show you.
Okay. Is there a contract between any of the leaders or the city of Gauntlegrim and the primordial being known as Megara?
Allow me to clarify. For any contracts that either do not exist or do not exist in the time period from which you came, I will respond, not that I am able to show you.
Oh, because it exists in the future, possibly.
Can you show us that ass though?
Can you show us that ass, though?
Now we're just bullying this man, this robot man.
What about any contracts between Ray and other Sugar Mama?
Ooh.
Do we already know that?
Is there
Not my sugar mother.
Well, she's connected somehow.
She is, but I don't think it's. I don't know. Is there? Is there a contract between Umrera of House Olaban and Pasethes?
No.
I don't know why she's there. I'm just so
We
irresistible.
do have one between Umrera as House Olaban and Baphomet.
Yep, that sounds right.
We know about
What-
that one.
What about Baru and All? Any of that? Any contract there?
We have one between Baal and an entity known as Bupido on behalf of Baru.
How? That's
Oh
not
well, I
good.
guess it's,
But Pito made a contract on behalf of Baru.
Baru signed the line.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Lupido pushed the papers, Baru signed the checks.
Yeah.
do you want to look at the terms and
Bupido brought
conditions?
this whole big sheaf of papers and was like, yeah, don't worry, just sign right there.
You're gonna get $1 million. You're gonna get a strength score of 24. Just sign right here. Yeah, what does that contract say? Can you bring that out and tell me what it says? I am also I am Baru, so I would love to have like the
Yeah, it,
Translation.
It
Yeah.
brings that out and will once again translate the Modron for you, telling you that this says that Baal agrees to that upon the completion of a murder on behalf of Baal by Baru, that Baal agrees to empower Baru, and Baru agrees to take a piece of Baal into herself.
Oh, you have a piece in
Ooh.
you.
tainted. I am tainted.
There is a man inside of you, you lesbian woman. Took him inside of you. Nasty.
Cool. That's all right. I already got pieces of Shar in me as well, so everybody's just crowding around in my soul, jockeying for positioning. I was more worried it was going to be like I have to do murders on behalf of Ball every X amount of days or I lose my power, but that's not so bad. It could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything further? All right, then Clinton, let's see you make another intelligence check to see when you manage to calculate the getting back part.
It's 1 month later. Obligatum is off the line. Atropus is
I'm gonna dice
raising
it.
10.
I'm gonna dice it.
Nobody can help him.
Is anyone
We
proficient
can't
in
cast any
intelligence?
magic.
Oh my gosh.
We're not
Keep
God
could help.
damn.
Kipo can help. All right, then that's advantage for Zoltan.
No.
Oh God.
Christ almighty.
Was it advantage both times?
Here, take my last die.
Oh my gosh.
Take my last die.
I'm rolling so poorly.
Just
I
do
know, this
it.
is the worst.
Just
One
roll
more
over
time.
10.
One
Oh
more
my
time.
god.
If it doesn't work out, there you go.
All right.
Okay. Good.
All right. So Zoltan, where and when are you aiming to come back?
Do we have a specific place that we want to go? Otherwise, I'm
great-
going to Waterdeep.
I was gonna say right back on the boat where we left.
Keep in mind that if you're
Right.
wrong about when, that could be a big problem.
Oh shit, because we could be in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
No, just
No.
a minute later, I guess after our disappearance and in Waterdeep. We need to
Yeah.
go to Waterdeep anyway.
1 minute later, Waterdeep. Dot's
Well,
house.
Okay.
Okay, roll me a D100 then.
Oh no.
Oh,
We told the captain we were disappearing and may not come back before we left, right? This
Mhm.
poor person.
Okay.
6.
Waterdeep is on fire.
Okay. You're not quite sure when it is, except that it's nighttime and you did leave in the morning, so it's definitely not exactly a minute after you left.
Whoops.
But you're able to
hopefully it's not
pretty quickly pick up where you arrived as you are looking at Lady Kalanoth reading a book in her study.
I didn't bring you flowers. Oh,
When the lot of you stumble out of this portal, a Kolyarit steps out after you to retrieve Drown from you.
damn it! I didn't bring her flowers. I unfold the stupid thing.
And she just sort of puts the book down.
It's okay.
We're so
Nothing
sorry.
dangerous. Sorry for the unannounced
He
visit.
starts setting up a portable hole on the ground of her
10 minutes
study.
later.
Just ignore them. How are you doing? What day is it? How's your book? What are you reading?
You find out that you've been gone for 3 days.
Okay. Could be
Okay.
worse.
Okay.
Okay.
Could be a lot
Good to
worse.
see you're out of the hospital.
sorry, guys.
We
Matt,
would've
It's
done
sorry.
fine. You did
worse.
great, Zoltan. You did great.
Dude, 3 days isn't bad. It
Yeah,
can be a
3
lot
days
worse
is
than
really
that.
good. Didn't we come back like 2 weeks later last time and everybody was freaking the fuck out because we disappeared off the map? No one could reach us for 2 weeks.
Yeah, at least this time you told a lot of people what you were doing.
I looked through my stuff to see if I could find anything to give her.
I have no idea.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I can give her the Ring of 3 Wishes. Here you go.
No.
Oh gosh.
Back.
Calm down, girl. Calm
I've
down.
got a danger noodle tooth.
You're looking real thirsty. All right, have a drink of water and relax
I
a
don't
little
like.
bit.
I don't like coming empty-handed to people's houses.
We
You
didn't
Well,
know,
what
Ray,
time is it
after
right
your
now?
consistent
Gross.
pestering, I did come planned for this kind of situation.
Oh, peeps.
You know, I can't make them out of nothing, but I can make them grow. And I'll pull out a tiny
Oh.
bit of seeds, smash a bit of dirt on it, and cast Druidcraft to make the flowers bloom.
Thank you.
People doing work for party wife.
The
I cast thaumaturgy so that there's a little holy aura glow on it.
The Cold Yaret takes Drown and disappears back into the portal.
Bye, thank you.
Bye, thanks. Sorry about it. That give her the flower.
Fold the hole back up. So we just came from Mechanus. I don't know if you picked up on that. Hence our
I-
abrupt arrival.
Did not. I've never been.
I
Really
don't
not a
recommend
good
it.
place to vacation.
I wasn't aiming for your house. It wasn't intentional that we showed up at your house. So normally we would call
She
beforehand.
says, I've offered you my home to use as a place to arrive to before.
Yeah, but
True.
it's one thing to come to like a teleport circle. It's another thing to barge
Right,
into
yeah.
through a portal in the middle of your studies. So,
Yeah,
you know,
well-
apologies for that.
She says, well, it, wasn't in anywhere private or anything, so it's fine.
Yeah, could you imagine if we barged into the bathroom?
Oh God.
I give her the flowers. Here you go. Sorry.
Thank you.
You look great. You look well.
Sip.
I'm doing better. Yes.
I'm sorry to, just barge in and leave, but I really feel like leaving is probably our best angle at this point.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
do
just
need
gonna.
to leave. What time is it?
It's really no trouble at all. It's 11 o'clock at night.
It's a perfect time to go bother the Blackstaff. Let's go,
She's still
guys.
up for
Do you think
sure.
there's
She
no
didn't-
pastries at this time?
I'm sure there's a street. There's a
There's a street vendor.
Yeah,
What are
there's
you
some
guys
street.
I can
talking
have
about?
my
I
staff
definitely
bring something if you'd like.
Oh no! Don't worry. No, don't.
we have muffins in our bag of colding.
Do we
obviously.
have muffins? How old are they?
They're very fresh. I made them before we left on our trip.
Okay, we'll give her a muffin.
Leo does that every short rest.
I was just gonna get her street meat.
Ew.
Street meat?
Yeah.
You want her to be gassy?
Yo, Blackstaff, I got you a dirty water dog. Eat up.
The Blackstaff doesn't have time to eat. She needs to be fed.
Yeah, these muffins are really fucking hearty, bruh. They're full of protein powder and equivalent.
That's
They
why it
can
was
get
so
mineral
dry.
bricks.
Complete meal.
I'm just
They're
gnawing
breakfast
off the end of
muffins.
one.
I love the idea
They're
that
very
Leo makes
delicious
protein powder muffins.
Oh, they're
They're
Alright,
hearty.
we're-
They're a breakfast substitute for when we're on the go. You know this. I've been meal prepping for us this whole
I
time.
thought they just tasted weird.
I mean, they're a little, they're hearty, so, full of fiber, a little brandy,
That's
that
why
kind
my
of stuff.
tummy has been so upset. Yes, good night. Thank you. You look great.
Good night.
Oh my god.
I
well,
do
just
buy
like-
some barbecue at a random street stall and coffee.
Sure, it's a silver.
You're gonna bring her
God.
coffee and like spicy kebab.
Yeah, they
Those
go
two
together
do not
great.
Go together. Yeah. Ugh.
You couldn't have why don't you buy her like a bottle of wine or something?
She's not gonna
Makes-
drink on the job. I mean,
Well,
I can buy it
doesn't
now.
matter. It's a fancy bottle. She drinks it later. She puts it in her shelves, fancy decorative, that kind of shit.
I'm gonna do it just so that you can see how she's gonna react. I buy one.
The bottle? Okay, great.
Yeah.
It goes better with red meat than fucking coffee.
I can't believe we're having this argument about a late night snack.
We're arguing on the way.
On the way to the
We're
black
having,
snack, for sure.
I know. In my head, we're still having this argument in her living room, in Lady Kalina's living room. Like, we barged in, we came in with this robot thing, opened a portal hole, the thing left. Now we're having an argument about
We
street
already left. We already left.
You were like, I need flowers for Kalinoth. Also, how am I gonna flirt with the other woman I'm trying to court right now?
Damn.
Oh goodness!
They all know I'm a hoe. They all
True.
know.
Oh,
Yeah, you
God. Oh my
make
God.
your way over to Blackstaff Tower.
oh.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
your favorite adventurers.
Yeah, guard at the front asks, should I wake the Blackstaff?
She's
Oh, she's asleep?
Yeah.
He says,
No.
I don't know specifically. I assume most people are at this hour, but she might not be.
No, I don't think she will be.
If she's not, if she's awake, let her know we're here. If she's asleep, don't wake her up. We'll come
Wake
back
her
in the
up.
morning.
Does a
We
scenting
will be
wake
here.
people up?
It
at
can.
This point,
It's the equivalent
Ah.
of talking to a person, so like it depends on the person.
Mm.
So if you
Like,
send a hey you up sending,
will it wake
you could wake him up.
will it wake Riza up? No, absolutely not. She can sleep through anything.
My minor superpower, I can sleep anywhere at any time.
Would it wake me up? Yes, and I would respond to it, but I would not remember it in the morning.
Mm.
So it depends. But the guard will scurry off.
Okay. While he
Wake
does
her
that,
up.
I send to my family. I say, back on the material plane. Anything interesting happened while I was gone?
Bashikawawa.
The response you get is, no, everything's been pretty normal.
Arte.
You might want to give them a heads up on the timeline of, 20 to 30 days until the dead start rising.
Yeah,
do need
I
to
feel
start
like that's a
consecrating
conversation that we
grounds.
have on in person. I'll go home. And,
Are you
and
sure
like
you
in
just
a
don't want to
dream.
dream to them?
Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, we could dream tonight. But also, didn't you say Emily wanted to talk to me?
I think that she wanted to. She could reach out to you on her own.
bless
though.
you.
All
No,
right.
she does. She can't do magic on her own.
You see Vajra make her way down. Let me get you back to Waterdeep. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, you see Vajra make her way down, accompanied by...
Wait, what?
Who?
We left him on the boat.
Oh, he came with us. Oh my god, they're fucking now. No, I'm just kidding.
They are fucking now. Oh, hot.
Damn. Mr. Chance.
You guys are too funny.
Get it, Blackstaff, though. I mean, if you're gonna get laid, you might as well do it with Min.
Hey there, so when did the boat get back?
She says, oh, it still hasn't. Your friend here teleported to the city.
Oh,
Oh.
Oops.
we bought you barbecue and a bottle of wine, and I watch her reaction closely to the bottle of wine.
Thank you. She takes both. Hands them off to the guard.
But I also bought you a coffee.
Thank you. She doesn't go for the street meat. She does take the coffee, though.
Blackstaff
'cause
don't want
she-
your street meat.
Don't want something.
It's almost midnight. If she eats now, she's gonna really ruin her appetite. Like,
Take a Tom's.
Coffee's fine.
coffee doesn't do anything to her anymore.
Oh,
That's
here's here's a muffin for your coffee.
Thank
you for
you.
a muffin. Min, do you want a muffin?
He says, "Yeah, absolutely." Sorry, I just didn't know where to go, so I came here. I hope that didn't trip you all up.
No. Mm-mm. You did well.
It kind of tripped me up. It was weird.
The Ritua said that you were working with her, so I figured.
I can't believe he didn't come with us. I thought he was.
I know. I thought he came with us.
We just left this stupid motherfucker behind.
I thought we asked him, and I thought he said he didn't want to. He said it wasn't his cup of tea or something like that.
His nature as a demon or part demon
Yeah.
conflicts with Mechanus, so it would like hurt him to be there
Yeah.
Oh,
because
okay.
he's a creature that's inherently chaotic.
My read is that it would be uncomfortable for him, but he would still go.
No, he was like, no thanks, I'm good.
I'm out. Yeah.
Did anything weird happen while we were gone? Anybody asking for us? Specifically, maybe a drow woman asking for Zoltan.
He says, not that I'm aware of.
Great.
Oh,
Bad news. We will be seeing effects of Atropos in about a month. First signs will be dead who recently died will start to rise, and then start happening more frequently. Can be stopped by consecrating grounds. So I don't know how much you want to consecrate the area where the dead are.
I'll
And that
be getting
big
in
cemetery.
touch with the administration of the City of the Dead, certainly.
Uh-huh.
Although right, it was specific to recently, like immediately deceased people with about a 20% chance of revival.
And then just going up from there.
Burn
We'll
the
look into it.
corpses.
No, we don't want to burn the corpses. Remember that ash wraiths.
So you're back and you presumably retrieved the weapon?
We did, and then we
Yes.
gave it away to Mechanus.
Oh, okay. It's safe there.
It's yeah, specifically in Mechanus to Primus, so even more secure, really, because now law itself is looking after it.
And I did give a message to Primus to let us know if anything funny happened with it.
Primus,
I know, saying that out loud kind of sounds, but it was more. I think he will do it.
I suppose it's not the worst outcome.
Well, we'll
I would
see,
have
right?
preferred to have it in our own custody, but that's not the worst thing that could have happened.
We thought spreading them out a little bit might be a nice thing too,
we also needed payment for something, and it just happened to work. What else to tell you? I tell her all
Gar's
about the
dead?
Hulks. Gar's dead, the Hulks.
Mm-hmm.
Balathmog shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully most of the mercenaries have disbanded in the wake of Gar being killed, and whatever creature was bringing him back has also been killed. So,
The
And
sea
considering
hat?
that Mintakara is also here now.
She says, yes, Min did inform me of most of what happened.
I'm also sorry a lot of people died on the ship.
She says, well, obviously it's not a preferred outcome. It's not an unexpected one. Force Grey knows what they're signing up for.
Yeah, we had some unexpected fights take place on the ship, so unfortunately, some people who were very brave tried to help defeat things, and it got them killed. So they were heroes until the end.
She nods and says, I'm sure that Ritua will have names and such for me once she returns.
Oh yeah, Rutu is great, by the way. Great captain. Great, good with the boat. Great job. Those pistol things she's got are cool.
She nods and says, she's single, you know.
Black Staff. She gets it. She knows what's up.
Damn. She's trying to hook you up, girl. She's a real one for
You
that.
must really like us. She's a real one. She's a real one.
She has started to actually like you guys.
We are the most obnoxious people she knows, but we're also the most fun obnoxious people she knows.
You make more work for her, but she just can't hate you for it.
True.
Yep. Do. Do.
Yeah. So we
Did
did.
any
Dude.
Go ahead.
Did anybody come looking for us, specifically asking if we were around?
She says, no, you all keep asking about that, but no.
We're paranoid.
I mean, I'm not saying that there was no one anywhere in the city asking for you, but none came here. Check the yawning portal. I mean, if I were in the city asking for someone, that's where I'd start.
But do we want to find her though?
You should probably check back at Dot's mansion because if people know that we live there, she could have gone there and asked Penny or Dot about us.
I want to find out where she
Do we
is, but
really
we can
live
avoid
there,
where she
though?
is.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I want to find out where she is so we can avoid going to where she is.
Right.
Let's find her so we
Right.
can never go there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, just in terms of our checklist, what is it that we're doing next?
Oh, we
Negotiating
gotta.
with Kingdom of Many Arrows.
Heading to the
Yeah.
Grey Peaks.
I mean, my personal to-dos are to to dream to my family and also dream to Emily. And also I think we kind of have to talk to Ao.
Sure, we can do that all tonight. Actually, we can start doing that right now.
It is like midnight. People are probably asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm juiced up.
Should we head back to the mansion then and figure out a plan for tomorrow? Anything else to debrief the Blackstaff on?
Are we sure? Do we want to go back to the mansion just in case somebody comes looking for us there?
Do we want to check on Dot and
Or should we just stay here, send a message to Dot and Penny, and see if they're okay?
No, we'll go back to the mansion.
Okay.
All right.
If they're in trouble, we have to fight for them.
You all head back to Shadowdesk Manor.
oh, I hope she's not fucking there.
This time Min comes with us.
Yes. This time Min does accompany you. Yeah, you arrive at Shadowdesk Manor. The servants recognize you, of course, and will see you inside. And one of them tells you, Lord Shadowdesk is still awake in the forge if you wanted to speak with him.
I beeline for the forge.
Lord Shadowdusk? You really call him that to his face?
Let me look at that nerd.
Time to bully him some more.
Time to put two hot boys together.
Yeah, you know, run your way over to the forge.
I kick the door open.
Surprise!
Then you run over and give him a new key. Is that what they're called?
He's so strong, so much stronger than me, but he'd probably let me do it anyway.
Damn, it's hot in my house.
I thought you meant the forge was hot, and I was like, nice roleplay. Yeah, I bet it is.
Down there. I start making midnight snacks.
Hey, loser.
He looks up.
I forgot that his token looks ridiculous.
He's so sweaty.
He's so Fabio.
He's in a forge. Of course he's sweaty.
He's always so surprisingly sexy. Like, what the fuck?
He says, "Oh, hi.
shit.
Hey, did you do it yet?
Yeah,
Okay. And?
turns out Penny doesn't really see me that way.
Oh.
You take some, you win some, you lose some, bud. Trust me.
Wow.
Single tear.
You should stop whatever you're doing, and we should have a drink about it. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, sweet baby.
Come on. Come on, you big, dumb, buff man.
Sure. Oh, hold on. Let me put a shirt on.
Oh, we have a gift for you too. You're gonna like it. I drag him into the living room. Guys, we're all drinking. We're all drinking right now.
Oh, some drow lady came looking for you. She says to
Oh.
Zoltan.
What did you tell her?
I told her you weren't here.
Okay. If you ever, don't ever tell her anything.
Did you say he wasn't here, insinuating that sometimes he does come by and that you know him, or did you say I've never seen that man in my life?
I just said he's not here.
Okay.
And
What?
then she left.
Uh-oh.
Did she say where she was going or anything, or
No,
that she
it-
would come back?
It was a weird encounter.
Yeah, she was weird, right? It was like a weird
Shit.
drow lady.
Yeah.
Not like a cool drow lady.
I mean, I don't really have much of a frame of reference, I guess.
Okay. We crack open one of his fancy wine barrels, and I make a charcuterie board.
Yeah, as you go to do that in the kitchen, like as you head towards the kitchen to make the charcuterie board, a servant hands you one.
They're on you, Leo.
I always have beef with with the kitchen staff.
They just want to do their job, and you keep barging in.
Like, oh, you want a charcuterie board? Here!
It's always a race in the morning to see who's going to be up first to make breakfast. Sometimes Leo wins, sometimes it's the kitchen staff.
You know for sure the guards that let us in immediately go tell the kitchen staff we've showed up, so they start cooking ahead of you
Fuck,
getting
I
to the
need to
kitchen,
start
right?
sneaking in.
Yes.
Yes,
That's the
living
normal
nightlight.
response.
Mr. Glowy Plate Mail needs to try and sneak somewhere, yeah.
That's gonna work out super well.
The only way you're not super obvious is to the olfactory senses, and after most of your adventures, that's probably obvious too.
Oh my god.
How dare you? We have thaumaturgy, bitch.
Thaumaturgy doesn't do
doesn't
shit.
include you.
It
Prestidigitation
Oh,
does.
prestidigitation. We have prestidigitation.
Leo would rather die than go anywhere smelly.
Yeah, you're able to get that charcuterie board and return to where Dot's sitting.
Just imagining Leo doused in Old Spice constantly.
Gross.
Axe body spray.
It's not that obnoxious. He smells good.
So it's not Axe then.
So it's not Axe, got it.
No. He's classy. Classy boy.
Do we want to do dreams? Who wants to go first? I have 3 of them in the slot right now. 3 of them in the chamber.
Well, we can probably hold off on dreaming to my family. Or maybe, yeah, I think we can hold off. I guess technically Emily isn't super pressing, but I could. I don't know. I want to dream to Emily. And, you know, I have a bad feeling about dreaming to Ao, but we should just do it anyways.
Which one do you want first? I need a target.
Emily!
Okay.
Emily!
Be careful in there, Leo. Don't give away the goat.
Okay. You got it.
I slap Leo's face a bit, like. That's how I do the spell. Gotta sleep.
Kiss.
Yeah, you slap Leo. Leo, what dream space are you manifesting here?
I want it to be like the central courtyard of the House of the Rising Sun.
Okay.
So there's like, in my mind, it's like a central courtyard, and there's like a center like fountain kind of thing, and there's like benches, so it's like there.
Okay.
Where Thea's wedding was.
Yeah.
Similar, but not the same.
Yeah, you appear there. You see Emily there as well, still in her older looking sort of dream form that Baru had described to you.
This is the first
Cool.
time Leo sees it.
I know. I see her and I wolf whistle. I say, "Hey, Mama, looking good."
Bro.
And
Dude, we can't fucking take you anywhere.
I've been like this since fucking day one, bitch.
She sort of looks down at herself and says, "Oh yeah, it's different, I know."
Yeah. Yeah. But I go and I give her a hug.
Yeah, she returns it.
Hey, Baru said that you wanted to talk, so here I am.
Oh, I was having some trouble at the time. I think it's fine now. It's nothing really.
Oh, okay. Well then, spill the tea. Catch me up. By the way, this is my home. We've never. Yeah. So this is Daggerford. This is where I grew up. My temple. And I can change it, right?
Yeah, you can change it to whatever you want.
Okay, cool. And what's the limitation? Like, can I make like silhouettes of people, or is it just, or do they become non-distinct?
The only person there can be you.
Oh, okay. So it's empty.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sad. Okay, but anyways, yeah, we can walk and talk if you don't want to sit. I can show you around.
She says, "Yeah, sure."
Cool. So yeah, I do like a quick like tour of the grounds, and in sort of like the grand like foyer or maybe like family room where we have, I think that there's like portraits of everyone who's ever like been the head of the temple. So
Mhm.
there's just a series of like family portraits, and there's one of my dad and his brother when they both sort of like ascended, and I point out that's my dad, that's my uncle, and on next of it there's like a family portrait of like, it's giving like that portrait of the Fire Lord and Zuko and Azula, but like not sad. That's like the energy. The Fire Lord, the wife of the family portrait of, that's my dad and my mom and me, and my sister when we were little.
And she says, "That looks nice. Your family's pretty close, huh?"
Yeah, things changed when my dad passed away a couple years ago, but why is this music so scary?
Oh, sorry.
And then she stabs you in the dream, and you die.
Wrong one.
Yeah, but yeah, things were tense, but they're looking up now.
She says, "Yeah, I can't even imagine my dad dying."
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's kind of different because he's an elf and all.
Yeah, and like a really powerful wizard. But
Oh, I'm sorry, Leo.
yeah, I don't know, you saying that like makes me remember, because growing up I thought he was like invincible, and then one day he just leaves and he never comes back. Ooh, ew, that was sad. Anyways, tell me about that thing that happened that you said you fixed.
I didn't fix it. It's just it's nothing. You remember that bodyguard that I have?
Mm-hmm.
We danced.
Oh my god. Huh?
I mean, it was fun, but it's nothing. I just got a little freaked out, and that's what I was telling Baru about. And like I said, it's it's nothing.
Are you telling yourself it's nothing, or is it actually nothing?
Shut up.
Okay, so therefore you just answered my question. Obviously, it's not nothing. I mean, it made you feel some type of way.
I mean, a little, but like, I don't know. It's just he's fun to be around, I guess.
That is actually really funny that you say that, because he did not seem like he was fun to be around.
Jesus.
So he makes...
Yeah, well, I mean, he didn't seem like that at first, but I don't know.
Oh. Okay, so then did he ask you to dance? Did you ask him to dance? What was the situation?
I asked him.
Oh.
So I snuck out.
And he followed you, obviously.
Yeah, and I caught him following me, and it was at a dance hall, and I told him he had to dance if he was gonna be there.
Mm-hmm. And then, like, did something happen, or were you just like,
No,
oh my
nothing.
god,
Nothing.
butterflies?
No,
Okay.
nothing happened, and then I went and danced with someone else, and he kept, guarding and all of that.
But was it like a brooding guarding? Like, was it different? Was he
No,
jealous? Could you
no.
feel it? LOL. I'm just messing with you. No, that sounds great. That sounds great.
No,
I mean,
it's nothing, and it's good to and enjoy the people that you're stuck being around, and he's a good bodyguard, and that's it.
okay. Well, it'd be a professional conflict of interest if you guys started dating, huh?
I mean, yeah, probably. Hadn't really considered that even.
Well, you can always get a new bodyguard.
Because there's nothing going on.
Well, my philosophy is there's not a lot of people in this world who are actively going to make you happy. So, keep them close. And
Yeah, that's true enough.
if you think there could be something more, if you just like him or whatever, you should tell him. Because you're catch, obviously.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. No way. Nope, that's not happening.
Oh my god. You're being silly. Okay.
She says, "So what? You always tell everyone exactly how you feel about them?"
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's very few people that I have strong negative emotions about, so why not just tell people how you feel about them?
Because there's not so few people I have strong negative emotions about.
Hmm. Well, then doesn't that make it more important to tell the people that you have positive emotions about how you feel? Because then those relationships are just all the more meaningful.
You know, if it were anything, I would consider it.
Okay. If you need anyone to gas you up, I'm right here. I'll. There's nothing more that I love than being a wingman, okay? And seeing someone get with someone that they want to be, okay? That's great. Yeah. Anyways.
She says, "Yeah, we're not. That's not it. It just, I don't know, maybe,
Okay.
yeah, it just was nice, and I wasn't sure how to feel about it, and now we've talked about it, and I'm good now.
Okay.
Thank you."
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, hey, I have a couple more things to show you. And then we take like a walk around the grounds, and I'm like, and that's the tree that I accidentally pushed my sister out of, and then she broke her arm. But then don't worry, because literally 3 days later, she kicked my ass, and then I sprained my ankle. And then like walking through like towns, and like this is where they have the festival, and it's like the festival. And I think Daggerford is no, it's a little inland. It's not directly on the coast.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's
So
kind of near a river.
yeah, it's near a river. Yeah. I mean, it hasn't been that long since we spoke in person, right?
No,
How long
only
has it been?
I mean, it's been, a few 10 days.
Oh. Mm. Mm-mm.
So
Anything
not
else
that
happen?
long. Oh, just, mercenary stuff.
Cool. Yep. We're
Nothing, nothing important, just protecting things, uh, clearing out, clearing out bandits, that sort of thing.
oh, you know,
Nothing as exciting as whatever you all are off doing.
yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of exciting, to be honest.
She says, I heard a rumor that you guys have been around the Black Staff a lot.
Well, yeah, because Baru is a part of Force Grey, so we see her every
Yeah,
now and again.
so, like I said, nothing as exciting as whatever I'm sure you're up to.
Oh, you're going to love this. And then I changed the scenery, and we're at Dawn over the Glacier
Uh-huh.
at the Instagrammable moment.
Yeah, she looks out and is like, "Oh yeah, this is nice."
Yeah, this is where my uncle, this is his temple. It's in the spine of the world. It's where I was spent this summer. Pretty cool.
definitely something I always like seeing. Growing up in the Underdark, it was dark a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that I haven't been on the surface for a while now, but it just never gets old.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. We would wake up every morning and I'd come out here and it'd be like, damn, because it's pretty incredible. So I get what you mean. Mm-mm-mm. Cool.
So what about you, Leo? You seeing anyone?
Oh, yeah, actually. Damn, there aren't any fucking portraits of him. Can I make one? Can I imagine one?
Yeah.
Anyways, ta-da! This is my boyfriend. His name's Zavir. Actually, I met him here. He's a half giant. His family's, devotees of the temple and stuff like that.
Huh. He traveling with you?
No, he's here.
That's hard.
Yeah, it's kind of one of the reasons I don't know, homesick's not the right word, but there's something there that's missing. But I can't ask him to come because the shit we do is crazy, and he's capable, but it's... Yeah.
She nods and says, "Yeah, I get it. Well, make sure you, put in the time, go see him and all that."
Yeah, if we could ever get a fucking vacation. There's a lot of moving parts in the...
Well,
I know.
if you ever want to hire some mercenaries to do your job for you.
Oh, absolutely. You're number one on the list. Number one on the list. Okay. I guess I'll let you go. Let you sleep for the rest of the night. Unless there's anything else.
No, thanks for getting in touch. It was nice.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you around. Hugs, kisses. Love you, bye.
Yeah, you disappear out of the dream.
Boy drama.
Boy problems, who's got them? I know that you do. A little Carly Rae Jepsen, I think, would serve Emily a long way. I'm just saying. Maybe she'd be less angry if
He
she
likes
listened
a
to more
boy
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Who eats soup on a bench.
Soup
And I
boy.
like that Leo did an immediate, 180 from absolutely hating that man to going,
You didn't even insight check. You just said, yeah, 100% girl. You love that soup boy.
I don't know. Leo
That
doesn't
boy-
inside check his friends, which is stupid, but why would he?
that
He's
boy
a
who eats soup. That's who she fell in love
boy who
with.
eats soup.
Isn't he like an old man?
Ray married Jorlin.
I'm
What
not-
does...
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not actually sure that you know how old he is.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, I traveled with him, would I know?
Make an intelligence check to see if you remember.
Ooh!
It can be history since this is your personal history.
Also,
He
to be
definitely told you at one point, but whether or not you remember is a whole other thing.
Also, to be honest, Leo can't say jack shit about being into older people. Can't say anything.
Why? How old's your boyfriend?
No,
Is that
Samir and I
Ale?
are relatively the same age, but like
Ray,
Ao's
you
been older
remember
than him.
You remember that the
Minutes to-
number surprised you, but you don't remember what it was.
Huh. It was either really young or really old.
Well, was he gray? Well, I guess that doesn't fucking matter. Lots of
Yeah, lots of them just have white hair.
yeah.
Do I remember his family?
Make
Or his
another
weird-
history check.
His weird upbringing?
No.
You remember that also surprised you.
Yeah, no. It was really weird. I
Holy
don't
shit,
remember-
those are some bad rolls.
You're so bad at this.
I don't remember much other than I was really startled when he told me something about his family. So either he, I don't know, is probably a prince. Maybe?
I think he's a young rich prince.
Young and rich, tall and handsome, your boy Ricky.
What?
You know, Ray, at the time, he was just that kind of weird guy, and you didn't really think
Yeah.
about it. And
Honestly, all I can really remember is vivid images of him eating soup at various benches because I was really just startled about that. Like, who does that?
What
Alone.
soup was his favorite? What soup did you see him eating most often?
He likes lentil a lot, which is like arguably the most boring of soups.
Oh my god,
I-
sorry. You just triggered a a memory of fucking what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? From Critical Role, the draw, Shadow Dust.
Essex?
Oh, Essex
Essex saying
Shadowhand?
that his
Yeah.
favorite food was soup. Sorry, that was
It's the same energy.
yeah. Spoiler alert, actually Essek is the bodyguard. The bodyguard is Essek.
And
He
we're
liked a lot of
fucked.
lentil.
all right, yeah.
I don't remember anything else about this man. Just nothing.
Well, next time we
Clearly
can see
not.
him, I can grill his ass.
He hates talking to people. I'm surprised he even talked long enough to Emily that she's like, ooh, what's
Oh.
going on there?
I feel like it was honestly less that and sort of like, I mean, she grew up in the Underdark as a human, secluded in her dad's tower. Like, she probably's never really had any friends outside of us. Or me.
I mean, she made him dance with her. That doesn't mean that there's any return feelings, right?
We should send to him.
He's just a little too obsessed with her, though. Like, there's something there.
Vizerin telling you to watch over his daughter would have that effect on you.
I've already confirmed.
You've
with
asked
the
6
gods.
ways from Sunday whether or not Vizerin hired him, and every time it's come back no.
Oh,
One more time can't hurt.
Ugh.
All right. Yeah. You have a drink with Dot, and then you're all going to sleep, I guess.
I wake Penny up.
Oh yeah, is she still here? She's still
Uh,
living here?
Dot says, I mean, yeah. We're still
Oh.
friends.
I tiptoe away during the party, the impromptu
be
party, and
awkward.
I go to Penny's room.
You get under the covers with her.
Yeah.
What
Girl
are you
talk.
doing?
Yeah, you head over to Penny's room. The door is unsurprisingly locked because she's asleep because it's like well past midnight.
Are you awake?
There's no answer.
I shake her. You awake?
The door is locked.
Door's locked.
Damn it! The door is locked! I thought you said the door is surprisingly unlocked.
No, is unsurprisingly locked.
Damn it. I look under the door frame.
It's dark, but of course you being a drow can see easily.
I Misty step in.
Yes!
God. Okay.
We're all a little soft.
I
All right,
drop Penny.
she's just
Penny.
she wakes up flailing and screaming, and you immediately hear a pounding on the door as the guards come busting in.
It's just me. It's just me. I startled her, guys.
She's been kidnapped twice.
Oh, you just triggered her PTSD.
It's fine. It's fine. It's just me. It's me, Ray. Oh, you're an elf. You can see in the dark.
This is not fine. What are you doing in here?
We've all had a little bit to drink. I'm sorry, but I need to know what happened between you and Dot.
He said he liked me and like romantically.
Yeah. And you're not about that at all? Or have you just not thought about it because you're too busy looking at books, kind of like Kipo's too busy looking at mushrooms? But I think actually Kipo's real love is mushrooms. Is your real love books? Research? What is it?
I mean, yeah, I like researching.
So absolutely no room, even though you have been living under this man's roof for nearly a year and a half.
I mean, I don't know. I like him. He's a nice guy. I just don't want to be with him.
Right. So what's gonna happen after this? Because you know now that you don't want to be with him. You can't live indefinitely under his roof, because that's kind of fucked up, right?
I mean, we're still friends.
Man is in love with you unless you've checked. He makes goo-goo dewy eyes at you like half of the day. You can't string him along like this. You need to move out at some point.
I told him that I didn't feel that. I'm not
No,
stringing him along.
No. Mama. Mama.
Is this a conversation we could have in the morning?
Sure, fine.
With
Go
you
to
not
sleep.
standing over my bed?
Okay. I don't know when I'm gonna have time again. I think we're gonna leave in the morning.
Oh, darn.
Good night. I'm just saying, it's not good for his heart for you to be close to him.
Alright, anything else you want to do tonight?
Do I?
I give Dot my danger noodle tooth.
You're dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh. Do I dream to can I dream again? Do I dream to Ao? Is that I don't think I'm emotionally prepared for that experience.
Then leave it for the next one.
Okay.
Don't matter.
Is that it? So we're going to the Kingdom of Many Arrows tomorrow.
I presume you wanted to give Obligatum to.
Yeah. Well, in the morning, I figured.
Okay, yeah, you take a long rest there.
Here you go, Dot. A big old robot from Mechanus. It's immune to radiant damage. And I give him the
This
lowdown.
one isn't, is
what,
it?
What do you want me
I
to
thought
do
it
with
was.
it?
Well, we'd like you to bring it back online, but hopefully under maybe your orders, or under your control, or our control, somebody's control.
I can try.
That's all we ask. But you're pretty talented, so.
I'll give it a try. Min comes out from the room that he was assigned and says, "So, forgive me if I'm misunderstanding. This is my first, night that I've spent with you all. You're telling me that all of you look the way you do, and none of you are fucking each other?"
Hold on. I have a bet. So you find us all attractive?
Yes.
Can you rank us?
Oh my god. Obviously, I win. So there we go.
Obviously, I win.
Shut the fuck up! I'm a 10 in a room full of 8.
And that's the story of Trevor. That's how they got disbanded.
We fist fight about it.
Who's
Dance
the hottest?
battle.
Jordan.
Dance battle.
Ah! Not only is he a
I-
kill stealer, he's a fucking man stealer. You whore. No, I'm just kidding.
No, that's canon. Leo calls Sterling a horror right there.
And then I say, no, I'm just kidding.
It-
But he does call him a whore.
He says, then Baru, then Leo.
Wow. Wow.
Oh my god!
Uh-huh.
Baru, we're not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore.
I guess I'm just gonna go fucking die now. Thanks.
Don't hate us because you ain't us, baby. I high-five Jorlin.
He says, what,
Oh
I
my
like
God.
someone who can throw me around.
Fuck you guys.
LOL.
It doesn't help that every
LOL.
time you try to kiss him, your
Why I
strength
don't get
wanes.
gifts for you. This is why I don't get gifts for you. This is why. This is exactly why.
He says, I thought it was because you knew I didn't need anything like that.
Yeah, you're easy.
He
Oh my
nods.
god.
Yep. But back to my question. None of you? I mean, I know
Well,
you two,
see-
you're married, it says to Ray and Jorlin.
We're married. You know
Well-
we have a wife, right?
He says, I did not know that.
I don't think she can throw you around.
Hmm.
She could.
It's hot.
Yeah, no, none of us are doing that. I got a lot of.
They're
Alright.
all they're all kind of like a little love constipated.
He shrugs. It's fine, I guess.
Do you want somebody to do that for you?
He says, oh, I mean, gladly, but I can also just go find something else if that's not something any of you are interested in.
Were you into this assuming that we were going to be having like orgies every night?
He says, I mean, that's not the reason I decided to accompany you. I do genuinely like all of you as people, and I think that you're interesting to be around, but yes, that was my assumption.
I need at least like 5 dates for that in me to get going. I hope you know. I'm not saying no, and Jorlin's not saying no either, I think.
Ugh.
But at
God.
least 5 dates for me minimum.
Ugh.
No offense, you're not really my type.
Yeah,
so,
Baru's
sorry.
He
like
says,
a fat
no,
lesbian.
don't misunderstand. I know that, but I was asked about attractiveness, not likelihood that I would do something with you.
Cool. Yeah. How'd
I'm
you
so
know
s-
that?
He says, I'm an incubus. I know these things.
Ugh.
Shit. Why the fuck do I have this ring that shows me people's most hidden desire? I could just keep you around and point you like a homing beacon at people.
Happy to
Well,
help.
he's just...
Of course, I can only tell you about their carnal desires, not anything that might be more useful to whatever quest you have.
Cardinal desires could no, I'm just they could be pretty useful. I don't know.
Man, let's start kink shaming. Who has the weirdest kink? Come on.
He says, so I just spent about a year in the abyss with Grast, so as far as I'm concerned, none of you are into anything even a little bit weird.
Oh.
That's true.
We're
That
all
must
really
be
vanilla.
literally the
Ooh,
worst.
Ooh, who was the pirate captain? Who was our boat captain into the most on the ship?
The Blackstaff said she was single. She was probably into you, Baru.
I missed it. That's it. I'm retiring and going to live on the boat forever. See you guys. The world's gonna end in a month. I'm just gonna give up.
Ratua was most attracted to Baru and Nahidra, followed by Umrera and Thea. It's the fact that Ray is married that moved her a little bit down for Ritua.
Oh, it's the marriage. The territory.
No one tell Thea that. Thea in the demiplane. No one tell her that she
Who
was
is the
first
black
class.
staff most attracted to?
Ooh, this is good.
He says, I honestly can't get a read on her. There's too many people in
many.
there.
Too many
Ah,
people.
fuck.
Damn it. Damn it.
Just too many people around in there, too many conflicting opinions.
So that means it's a lot of us because different people have different ideas. Everybody wins. This poor guy. We saved him for what? So we can play Derek's dating simulator.
This is the best
Absolutely.
use of our time.
Uh-huh.
This is the unlock that we got.
This is
Who should we
great.
ask about Kalinoth?
He hasn't
wasn't
met
there for-
Kalinoff.
Oh, that's right, he hasn't. I forgot that he didn't come with us out of the portal.
There's-
He
no,
just
but
showed
if-
up with black stuff.
If whoever Kalinoth is anything like most of the people you hang around, I'd be happy to meet them.
Oh, she is hot.
Are you saying
She
all
is
our friends
hot.
are hot? Because it's true. Hot people only associate with hot people.
I'm just really fucking upset that you ranked me so low.
Gotta start working out.
You know, it's okay
He
because
says, no
I'm
offense, it's
ranked
just
higher
I
than-
don't think
than
you can
Ray.
bench press me.
LOL.
So offended. Yeah, long story short, I think you're not gonna get laid. Sorry.
That is... Well, hold on. I'm not going to get laid by any of you.
Not any of us is what I mean, because
Are you
you
gonna go
ranked me
hot
so
people's
low.
dreams?
You ranked me so low. Leo's dating somebody. Baru likes pussy. And
Wow.
Kipo and Zoltan are off the table.
It's really rude of you to just put it down to like bioessentialism like that. I'm just gonna say, you know.
I mean, listen, who doesn't want to drown in pussy sometimes?
I mean, that's
Min says, no, she's right. I mean, if it were just that, then I can shapeshift that.
you can shapeshift that? That's amazing.
Oh, Baru's in now.
Yes, no. Pussy's so talented to do tricks.
No, Baru's just like, wow, gender, man, amazing. That's so cool. Do you know how much easier it would be to go camping if we could just swap these things around?
But ignore me. You all had to save the world or something, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Where do we
This
need to
man
go?
is
Do we
my
need to go to-
favorite person in the entire world currently.
We
I
need to go
fucking
to
love
Mirror
him.
Bar. We need to
I
go
mean,
to
if,
Mirror
if you're like into being ignored or anything, you can just go lay in the corner and I'll read a book.
Bar. Wow, Zoltan just offered a kink of something.
No, he want. Zoltan, you misheard him. Bench press.
No, all right, no, I understand. I'm just getting, if that's what I'm saying, if that's what he's into, he can go be ignored in the corner and I'll read a book.
Zoltan, you receive a sending
Oh, from Min saying he's down.
from Pagoda,
Oh,
saying it's kind of an emergency. Can you get here fairly quickly? El Torchel Academy.
Uh-oh.
She's there. Oh
yeah.
no, Skedio.
Sorry, man, I'm gonna have to take a rain check on that ignoring.
what's going on?
I don't know, but Godin said it's important and I have to get there now.
Do you think we should come with you?
I think we should come with you, considering.
I don't
this
think
is
you shouldn't.
spelling.
I don't think you shouldn't come with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think. Yeah. Let's go.
Worst case scenario, they just have to pull up a few more chairs.
I don't
Yeah.
think you shouldn't come with me.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you start hightailing it over to El Torcho Academy. Arriving there, you can see the city guard is already around the place.
Oh fuck, that's not good.
We walk up like we own the place.
Yeah, and Bagoda comes out and says, "Come on in."
What's with
Okay.
the guards? What happened here?
You
Is
remember
this
that
Cassandra?
drow you were asking? I don't know the name. Is that the drow you were asking about?
Yeah. Wait, you.
She took 3 of the students.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Oh no.
No. She's
Which
kidnapping
students?
children.
Which students? Do they have anything in common?
He says, 3 of the younger ones, as far as in common, not that I'm aware of.
He's trying to draw us out.
Yeah. I mean, we can't. We have to answer, otherwise she'll
Yeah.
probably kill them.
Any clues on where did she? Any trace of where she disappeared off to, or anything like that?
He nods and says, "She left a note. Yes.
Where does she want us to go?
A restaurant called the Maiden's Tear."
Is there anything else in the note?
No, he hands it over, and you can see that it pretty easily says, "Zoltan, comma. I have 3 of your fellow students. Meet me at the Maiden's Tear."
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have flicked her off when I left last. I don't know.
I don't know.
She was
No.
getting sick of looking for you, and she knew you were associated with the.
She probably caught wind that we were actually in town and just needed to get us out of wherever we were going, hide in. Let's go.
Yep. Anything we should know about the Maiden's Tear? Where is it? Where is it located? Has it got any weird things on it?
Magoda says, "I know it's fairly expensive, but that's all I know."
Have we
So
been
she
there
doesn't
before?
wanna- I don't think so.
It's out of my price range, so I've never been inside.
Maybe she doesn't want to make a scene.
We'll see. She already made a scene by kidnapping 3 children.
Yeah, but I think she's doing it so we don't kill her in the middle of the.
He says, I've been telling the guards that, you work with the Blackstaff, and when you got here, you would handle this. They want to go there and arrest her.
Right. That's a bad idea. It would be a slaughter, I imagine. Sea Ward, North Ward, Castle Ward? Where's this?
Northward. It is about 2 blocks south of the Sword Maiden. So right between Soldown and Brahir Street. It's this one right here.
Okay. As we're headed over there, I give Zoltan a friendly pat on the shoulder and cast Death Ward on him.
No reason.
No reason.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, but I think don't they want me alive?
I
think
think if
she
she thought she could kill you and bring you back, she would.
Oh.
It
I'm
lasts
gonna-
for 8 hours. Better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a arcane abeyance and cast haste and give it to Jorlin.
I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to help me out.
That where I cast a spell and it pauses it, holds it in a bubble.
Oh, okay, that's the bubble thing. Got it.
Yeah, so it's
Okay, now I'm with you now.
so I'm gonna give Jorlin a haste bubble. It lasts for an hour.
Wow.
So he for to you once for him to cast it on himself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I'm with you now. I was just like, Arcane Abeyance, so what now?
Mm.
You're gonna cast a what?
Sorry.
No, you're good.
A who?
With who?
I'll just call it whatever the spell is, followed by bubble from now on.
No, I know what it is now.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I got nervous. I got the spell. I might as well use it.
No, absolutely.
No, I appreciate it. So,
I know you're very survivable, Zoltan. This will help.
I'm a lot less survivable than I used to be. I'm aging. It happens. I'm like 23 now or something like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're an old goblin.
We're walking and talking, right?
Yeah. If you don't have anything else to discuss, you can arrive.
I was just looking to make sure I didn't have anything else I wanted to pick, but I got my stuff. All right, yep, I'm ready to walk in.
Okay. Yeah, you head in. You head up to the outside. There's a well-dressed host there waiting for you. Says, "Good morning. Do you have a reservation with us for breakfast?"
It's. That's probably
think-
under her name.
Yeah, I think someone's waiting for us.
Under what name?
Sandra?
Ah, yes, right this way. You can see down the street the city guard is like setting up around the place.
I look at them and I go, no.
They're not doing anything. There just happen to be a lot of them standing on the corners near here.
Oh wow, ACAB.
Yeah. They're just hanging out.
They're on their phones playing Candy Crush.
Yeah, you make your way inside, and he leads you to a table that's sort of all the tables inside here are like surrounded on three sides by wood paneling, so that they're all semi-private. And he leads you at one at which your drow friend is sitting. Hold on, I got her here somewhere.
Are the kids there too?
No.
No, they're not going to be there.
Her terrible 90s era makeup.
She's really old, guys. She hasn't caught up with the trends.
Hello, Cassandra.
Hello, Zoltan.
So we're here. Can you let the kids go now?
Not yet, no. I can let them go once you accompany me to Firestorm Peak.
Why would I go to Firestorm Peak?
Because you presumably want them to live.
What's in
I
Firestorm Peak?
May have misjudged, in which case I can try and find a better hostage.
Oh. No, I do want them alive. I just don't want to go to Firestorm
Oh, good.
Peak.
She says, well, that's okay. You can take your time to make up your mind. I'm sure the demi-plane they're in has, well, they'll last a while in there.
Demi-plane.
Oh, yes, I put them in a demi-plane.
Probably the actual spell demi-plane, huh?
Yes. I put them in a demi-plane with, some assorted other items.
Friendly items or dangerous items to them?
Just neutral coins and the like. The reason being that Zoltan would know you can only access someone else's demi-plane if you know its exact contents.
So we can't get in there and break them out.
Without guessing exactly what other items she put in there and in what quantities.
That bastard. I mean, that's really smart, but also that bastard. Where is Firestorm Peak?
She says,
The-
if you want to find out, follow me there.
We really don't have time for this. we,
What spurred this on now? All of a sudden, you've decided you need to, what, make a stand? Come on.
Make a stand? No, nothing like that. I just finally managed to get something that I think you might want.
What, you managed to finally get a hostage?
3, but yes. I mean, it took a while to track down where you came from and all once I found out your name and all that. I didn't think that no offense, but you don't seem altruistic enough that I could take captive any random person off the street and you'd go out of your way for them. I thought about heading to Longsaddle since you spent a lot of time there, but I don't really like my chances of keeping one of the Harpels hostage for any length of time.
What's your take in this kind of thing? You know, why summon that which watches from beyond the stars?
So it can end it.
and what?
Everything.
What? Why?
She wants to die.
She nods at Ray.
Oh, that's right. That's your problem. That you can't die. I forgot about
That
that.
is my problem.
I'd be more than happy to see if maybe we can stick it to you.
She holds out her hands. Just don't use a weapon you're fond of.
What happens to the weapon?
They don't usually last.
I whisper to Ray, you think we can witch her dead?
No, I mean she got fucking beheaded by the Raven. Not the Raven Queen. Is it Raven Queen in this
Yeah.
campaign? By the Raven Queen clergy, and she came back and like I guess popped her head back on her shoulders. I don't actually know how that works.
She's got a green ribbon tied around her neck. No, I'm just kidding.
It's giving the orphan.
It's giving orphan. Listen, the world's set to end in about a year. Why don't you give us a year to see if maybe we don't have to rush to it right now? You've been alive this long. Let's another year to it.
She says, the world's set to end in a myriad of ways, none of which will actually accomplish what I need.
What do we know about her condition again?
It's just that she can't die.
Yeah.
How exactly did you come about to be this way? Would you be amenable to being fixed in a not so nuclear option? I know that you've.
She says,
He's bringing her back.
I've tried all of the non-nuclear options.
No,
he's bringing her back.
But why? Who is he?
He who just looks beyond the stars.
But
darkness
why
pit.
bring back one individual time after time after time? It's not like she was connected to him before, right?
Yeah, what happened to you? Did you look at the sky weird? Did you touch something?
He
Did
says,
something find you?
She says, I used to be an adventurer like you all. My adventuring party came across the location of a great deal of treasure, ancient elven treasure. Among that hoard was a door that I fell through.
You fell through the vast gate.
Yes.
And then she
Womp womp.
died. He brought her back. She died. He brought her back. She died. Then she was able to live, and then he sent her back here to do his bidding.
At first,
And
I
he will.
decided I wouldn't do what he wanted me to do. I figured I could continue on my way, but after enough time, well, I can't think of another way, so here we are. So,
What if
you and me to the vast gate.
what if we can come up with another way?
By all means, do and kill me.
I mean, I don't know that we can come up with another way right this very second. But what if you give us now that we know what you're looking for, we work on that and you give us some time. And you go back to doing that thing where you just don't do what he says to do.
She says, certainly. How long can humans last without water? It's the same as elves, right?
About 3 days.
Yeah. All right, so 3 days then.
What if does it have to be the kids?
Yes.
What if it's one of us instead? You kill one of us instead of the kids in 3 days if we don't do it.
It sounds like you would prefer that outcome, so you would be less motivated to accomplish it, and less able to accomplish it. That's not really a good deal for me.
No, we're just
Guys.
motivated.
Okay, yeah, you have the kids hostage, but we are motivated to helping you fix this so you stop taking future people hostage and kill people. It's the key.
Exactly.
God, I hate this bitch.
God. You know what? Let's fuck around and find out. Divine intervention.
Okay. Has it been a week since you last used that?
Well, it's
Oh,
only
fuck.
if Leo's successful.
Oh, that's only if
It's
it's
only
successful.
successful.
Otherwise, it's long rest, right? You have
Yep.
had one of those. Okay, so first off, what's your request?
Say, our acquaintance here, Cassandra, has a problem. She is currently under servitude of an entity known as He Who Watches Beyond the Stars. It would benefit us all very greatly if you could get rid of that condition so she could fulfill her wish of not
All right.
being under his thing anymore.
Go ahead and roll it. You need less than your level,
How-
or less than or equal to your level. Sorry.
Roll low. Fuck. Nope. Nope. He's not responding. I think he's asleep. Sorry. Could try again tomorrow, though.
We got 3 days.
I'm just
So
saying,
what was the point
we'll-
of the bracelets?
To find
Just
who
to
had
find
the
us?
dreams.
I needed to know which one of you I needed. Well, first of all, I needed to know who. I didn't know it was even one of you when you first came through. I was just passing those out to everybody in hopes that the ones that had escaped from Velkenvelv would be coming through.
Yeah. So we would still be just as motivated if it was one of us. I just would like
But
to
less
prevent
capable.
the scarring of the children. They don't need to be scarred for the rest of their life because of this. Just, we'll defend ourselves just as much as we'll defend those 3 little kids.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check, Zoltan.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
I say, yeah, my point earlier was that you don't have to take the kids hostage. You could have just asked for our help, and we could have started working on the problem. Is my attempt at advantage, but
Sure,
too
Zoltan can
late.
have advantage.
okay.
I don't think that.
She says, alright, if you can give me someone else to trade that will not have any effect on your ability to get this done, meaning it's not one of you.
Are they just gonna be sitting in your demi-plane?
Yep.
Am I a terrible
for
person
3 days.
for thinking
So
about
We
we're-
don't
asking?
we're still-
negotiate with terrorists.
Okay.
We're still limited to 3 days.
She says, I suppose if you give him a water skin, it might be 4.
I hate this woman.
I wish we could kill her. Make our lives a hell of a lot easier.
She says, mine too.
They have
Shut
magic.
up.
If they have magic, can they use spells in there and stuff?
She says, yeah, I'd imagine.
So they could possibly make their own water,
Sure.
and then they could live in there indefinitely.
Could always open it up and kill them after 3 days.
Don't give her a reason to think we're not going to try and do the thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to give us a little couple more than 3 days. Is essentially what I'm trying to buy more time.
She
But
says, I imagine they'd last longer, but eventually they're going to run out of air. Suppose there's ways around that. I mean, you can live in a demi-plane for quite a while if you really try. The point is, I'm willing to, sure, take an alternate if it's that important to you all.
I don't know that we have alternates, except we just ask them random person.
The first person this is an aside, but the first person that came to my mind was asking my sister.
That's rough. That's rough,
Paladins
dude.
was
have
thinking-
create
I was
food and
thinking
water,
pagoda.
right?
I was thinking Pagoda, and he could probably survive a little longer in there, and he would
they
do it
can-
because
They could also attune to my wind rune, and they wouldn't be able to suffocate. Whoever we put in there, if we were gonna think about that, but we don't negotiate with terrorists, right?
We shouldn't, because if we do this one thing and it doesn't work, then she knows she
Yeah.
can just kidnap 3 children.
And instead of
Anytime.
deciding who should be a hostage, let's try and decide how we figure this out, huh? Do we ask the Marit why she's not dying, or if they can do anything about that?
Oh, there might be a contract between the two of them. Yeah.
Marit
I
doesn't
was
deal
really
in
just-
contracts.
Oh,
I was
sorry.
really just thinking that would be a future us problem.
I heard Kolyarit, not whatever you said.
Yeah, so there is another branch of Mechanus known as the Marit, which has domain over killing people that should have already died. They tend to seek out liches, people like that who have outlived their normal lifetime. There's probably one after Telbrun Nellarn somewhere. How much effort they put into this is usually proportional to how big a waves this person is making. So a lich that's just off studying in his lab somewhere, they're gonna put very minimal effort into going and getting, whereas someone like her who's going into cities and kidnapping bunches of people and trying to end the world, they're probably going to put a decent bit of effort into killing.
Oh, we could take her. Maybe they'd figure it out.
She says, oh, one shows up to kill me every so often.
Oh, and they don't succeed?
Nope.
Fuck.
We don't want to go to the gate, right?
I was
No.
thinking we could go to the gate and just tell Thalen where it is. Beat this lady to the punch.
But it's a matter of opening it that would summon him, right? It's not anything that they have to do. It's literally opening the doors.
No, it's theoretically could be pointed at something. You can choose where it goes to. Thalen wants to use it for something else. Right now it goes to where the guy is.
Yeah, but it's a teleportation of some sort. It can connect to points. Wasn't it originally for trade or something?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's still the issue, though, isn't it? Because right now the other side is pointed at the entity,
Mm-hmm.
and so wherever the door gets opened, he will be able to come through.
Well, that's why we call Thalen. It's a relic of theirs, apparently. Theoretically, they might have a dusty old manual.
One of those old instruction manuals you find behind the refrigerator when you move it.
Yeah. That's where that is.
Okay. And Thalen knows that it's currently connected to He Who Looks Beyond the Stars.
Yeah.
Is the gate currently open?
Y-
This is stupid. Have you tried turning the gate off?
She says yes.
Alright. I just wanted to know, when you're troubleshooting, you have to turn it off and on again.
She says, I have tried turning it off and on again.
Have you succeeded in turning it off
Yes.
and on again? Okay.
What if we destroyed the gate?
She says, I've tried, I haven't been able to. How did I try?
I mean, sure, yeah. That could be helpful.
I tried killing myself with it.
Right, because weapons.
Hmm. Do you know exactly what it is that this entity wants you to do here on this plane? Just bring
Yes.
him
It-
through, or?
It wants me to finish removing the protections from Firestorm Peak. You see, when they were doing this experiment, they knew that something might go awry, so they sealed off the mountain. It's not entirely in this plane. That's why it hasn't spilled through entirely. Belathamog would have me finish the job and finish removing those protections.
We got a name. We didn't have that name before, right?
We did.
We did.
Oh,
Thalen
It was
told
just
us.
mentioned this session, but yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
heard Balafamog earlier.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. You guys, someone sent to Thalen and asked him if he knows, if he's got a plan.
A plan about what? Ow.
Well, he wanted to use the doors, right? So obviously, if he knows it's connected, they should have a plan on.
I mean,
Are you
I
doing this-
imagine so. She's very smart.
They should have a plan on how to fix the thing. So let's hear their plan. I'm gonna go ask Lathander some fucking questions.
Okay, I think it's kind of weird. I don't know how you're gonna parse their instructions, but alright.
The entire
Well-
city of Mithranor was what wanted the gate, not just Thalen specifically.
So then we could go talk to them too. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a solution.
She says, alright, I'll be here. You go and think on it. And can I have whoever wants to in the party, just one person, roll a persuasion check with advantage?
Who's
Yeah,
the
that's
most
not me, Doug.
persuasive person here?
Ray, I think.
Yeah.
That was an average roll.
She says, and since you all seem like you're trying so earnestly to be helpful, I'll throw some food and water in after a day or so.
Fuck out of here, bitch.
Should give you a little bit
Like-
more time to figure out what you need to do.
It's like I know she wants to die, so I want to kill her, but I don't want to kill her because that's what she wants. So I want her to be alive, so she suffers more.
This is
because
exactly
she's
my dilemma the
annoying.
last time I fucking faced this bitch, and I was so angry that I fucking killed her.
Like the
She-
thought of just stabbing her just to like get a little bit of like a oomph, did occur to me, but
I'm being
How
triggered.
you killed her?
I'm Maddie T. Berry again.
Wait, so Ray, you actually
No,
killed her?
Reza in a different campaign.
Oh, Reza. Okay.
Trauma.
Do you have to concentrate on Demiplane?
No.
If you kill somebody who has a demiplane, does that demiplane cease to exist and kill everything in it?
No, it just floats there lost until a wizard guesses exactly what's in it to open it up again.
So if we're gonna do this, we have to have her bring them out of the demiplane first, because if it does work and she dies, then we can't save them regardless.
We could wish the kids out of the demiplane. I didn't want to say that in front of her. But she's just gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6 more kids.
Yeah, but I don't want to waste a wish on that. She's just a pain in the ass. We have to
That's
convince
what
her.
I'm saying. I'm saying that we can immediately solve the problem now. Fuck off for 4 days until she realizes that maybe her demiplane's fucking empty.
So she goes, wait, shit, hold on.
I don't
need
think
more kids.
Fun enough, then she wouldn't be able to open her demiplane because she wouldn't know exactly what was in it.
Catch 22, surprise!
But she'd probably be able to guess that minus the 3 kids and then everything else.
Yeah. It'll take a couple of combo locks coming
Yeah.
back wrong. And
Well,
I
not
don't-
if we add things to it.
a random mango.
Exactly. Wouldn't she just be able to make another demiplane though?
No,
Or does it
I
have-
just mean to check on the kids. She'd be like, what the fuck? Why can't I?
I
Can
don't
we
think.
just wish her connection with Balathamog away?
I mean, that's the second thought, but I don't think this lady has been alive for
I feel
thousands
like
and
wish
thousands
isn't
of
that
years.
powerful.
She's already probably tried it and didn't work. I poked my head back in the restaurant. Hey, did wish work?
No.
Bitch! Yep, that's what I thought. Bye.
I'm totally fucking stumped. We gotta go to the gate, I think.
I think we have to
All
go
right,
to
so
the
we'll
gate.
just throw Zoltan in and then call it a day.
I think
Maybe
we have
we
to
can
look at the
destroy the
gate.
gate?
My thought is, what if there's a zombie movie-esque type thing? We open the gate, throw her through it, and close it again.
Can somebody send to Thalen real quick? Tell her to take a nap. It's an emergency. Somebody hold me. I can't lay down on the street.
I'll send
I'll
to
hold Ray.
Thalen. Hi, Thalen. It's Leo. I don't actually think we've met before. Emergency. Please go to sleep. Good night.
You hear back. Okay. Alright, Ray, you appear in Thalen's dream again?
Yeah. This time everything is like slightly like on fire. Like you see in the grass is like getting caught.
She looks around and says, is this indicative of how your day is going?
Yeah, real quick, may have a way to find the vast gate.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. Except the person who knows this is a crazy woman who's just kidnapped 3 children and wants us to go with her to the vast gate so that she can throw my friend in there and summon Balathamog outright. So my question is there any way to immediately sever that connection between planes? This lady is connected to him. I don't know how much you know. This is an old relic of yours.
Is the connection ongoing, or, I mean, does it need to be constantly fed power, or is it a part of her now? I don't know enough about this
Same,
woman.
honestly.
Can you just kill her?
She is unkillable, and that is her gripe. She is literally immortal, and she's lived too long in her opinion. She's tired, and she wants to go to sleep, but she can't.
Oh.
So, ergo, destroy the world. So we think that it's an ongoing
you
connection.
Imprison her and... I don't know.
For an hour.
To answer your question, I can not immediately. The Vast Gate, we don't know how to use it anymore.
Are you sure you don't have a manual tucked behind a fridge?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We have some old writings that give us an idea, but it would take some experimentation. It wouldn't be as simple as showing up and immediately using it.
Do we
Do you
think
have
that
a
turning the
timeline?
Sorry?
Do you have a timeline, roughly, estimate?
Should be maybe a few weeks.
Well, maybe she'll wait that long.
Do we think that turning the channel on the Vast Gate will end her connection?
Mm. It's worth a
What?
shot.
What if we asked Paul Blart Mall Cop to siphon her soul out of her body so she died?
And Souls is a lost spell. I don't know if she's ever tried it.
Yeah.
We're in
Also-
Waterdeep.
What if we just wish her beyond the Vast Gate and send her back to he who washes
then
above the
close it?
stars? No, literally just wish her to be on the other side of it, so then we don't have to deal with her.
She's been
I
on the
think
other
that
side
was,
of it before.
yeah. I think that's the
And it-
root of our problem, is
Yeah.
she fell
And
through.
He
Throw it
sends
under
her
the
back.
back.
And he like flicked her back out.
Yeah, he yeeted her back
Ah,
out.
fuck.
This
Never mind.
bitch empty.
I didn't understand
Yeet.
that.
Yeah, you wanna
Oh.
go find Hurlblar Corthin and be like, hey, you wanna try something for us?
I think it's more probably conducive to bring. Okay, yeah. Her
We'll do
to
it.
him.
Yeah, just a
we can
thought.
meet him in person. Ooh.
I mean, it might not work, but it's not a I mean, it could be worth a shot. It's a powerful spell.
I poke my head back into the restaurant. Hey, bitch.
Yes.
Have you tried Ensul's... Fuck, what is it called? Soul
Soul
Thief?
Theft.
Soul theft.
Yeah.
She says, no, I had some high hopes when I read about it, but sadly it was lost with the fall of Netheril, which was before my time.
Well, come on in, bitch. We're going killing.
I
Get
said
up.
to.
Don't
I
tease
sent
me.
to him.
And she
Oh.
follows you out.
Before we try it,
but-
you've got to take those kids out of the plane, because if it kills you
Yeah.
when it works, then they go.
Right.
Or you can write down the list of shit in the. Never mind. You think?
Right. Where's this, so who's going to cast it?
Not us. We're outsourcing. He's a contractor.
Damn. Telorn? What's his
Telorn.
legal name?
Telbran.
Nellarn.
Telbran.
Run and tell that.
Bran Nellar. Oh shit. How do I explain this in 25 words?
Hope
Need
you're
you to
hungry.
cast Soul Theft. We're about to arrive.
We don't know where he
Hi.
is.
We know where his house is.
Oh,
We've been to his
JK.
house. He lives in
Okay.
Waterdeep.
Okay.
Hey, you up? Just be like, hey, you up? We got some food.
You hungry?
you hungry? We have a potential immortal soul for you to eat.
I hope he doesn't get into. Oh no! I hope he doesn't get fucked up by Sassandra's weird soul.
If he does, I can bring him back.
You're gonna what? You're gonna bring him back?
I-
Doesn't he stand against everything Lathander doesn't like?
I don't actually know what's going on with him. I wasn't really paying attention when we talked to him. I was a little too intoxicated for that.
Is
to be honest.
ignorance an excuse that Lathander will take? Let's find out.
Well,
Sure,
okay, well, I mean, no, if you guys don't want me to bring him back, then I won't. Like,
no,
I'm just
bring
saying.
him back! I want to date him.
Anyways, we sent to Telbran. Hey, we're gonna pop by with a soul for you potentially to eat. See you soon.
You hear a response. You all got very cool with that very quickly. All right, I'll see you soon.
This is a one-time exception.
Like usually people take a long time to get to be okay with that.
You know,
We really
in the
need
list
this
of
soul
terrible
gone.
things that we have encountered, I really don't feel like he's the worst of them.
You show up at Telbrun's house. He opens the door without the illusion this time because you already all know what he looks like.
How tall is he? Is he tall or is he short?
He's like 5'6".
Oh, he's
Short
shorter
king.
than me! He's shorter than me! Haha! I don't know why. That's really
Smaller
funny
than
to me.
Jorlin.
Just to be clear, we're not 100%, but this is an emergency.
All right. So
You gotta crack some eggs to
so
make
who
them
am I going after?
So
This
this
lovely
is
She raises
Sandra.
her hand. Wait, so this is a willing creature?
The
Yeah.
TDLR, she's too old, she wants to die. She's tried everything except for this. Maybe give it a shot.
All right.
Something's wrong with her. She can't die. Help her out.
All right, sure.
She's got
Wait,
a
the
connection
kid's
with
in
this
the demiplane.
Balathamog thing.
She says, "Oh, right," and casts Demiplane. A hole opens up, and 3 little kids in wizard robes, aging from 8 to 12, scramble
Oh.
out.
Oh, okay.
Get out of here. Go away. Go.
I imagine there's still guards on the corners not doing anything.
Not over here, since you took her to a
Oh.
different place, and they didn't want to follow too obviously.
Gotcha.
Right. So you'll want to watch, or how's this?
I
I
mean,
would love-
honestly,
I personally would love to watch.
I'm kind of inclined to escort the kids back home.
Yeah, go do that, Leo.
Okay, yeah, okay. Come, small children.
I'm gonna watch because if this doesn't work, I want to know.
I do want to know if it just doesn't work. I closed the door behind us.
All right, here goes.
I closed the blinds.
He starts chanting, doing the somatic components. The entire spell takes about a minute to cast, which is why normally he has to beat people in a fight before using it, is because like it's not a combat spell. But given that she's a willing creature, he's just like, yeah, this is weird, but okay. Yeah, and the spell finished. It wreathes his hand in a crackling black and blue energy, which he reaches out and touches her with, and she starts to just slowly start withering.
Oh shit.
It keeps going and going and going until her skin starts to flake and crack, and suddenly I need everyone to make a dex save.
I knew it.
Good at those.
no!
Everybody gets that bonus though. Hey.
Tell Brett is gonna be okay. This poor sad gardener who happens to know Enso's still theft.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he-
rolled a natural 20 though.
He got pretty lucky.
You all have a +5 to that for my charisma bonus now.
Yeah, that ain't doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, sorry. It's above a 10, Kipo.
Okay, so here, let me see here. I gotta find my thing for this. This was not a way I was expecting you all to try and kill her. You know?
I thought about as he was casting the spell. I remembered that she said what things happened to the weapon. That,
Oops.
and now he's essentially the weapon.
He is essentially the weapon. That is correct.
Oh no. You know, it's
worse. He'll be fine.
it's too much of good luck for this to actually work.
Okay.
I know. I was like, oh man, wouldn't this be great if it worked? And then the more I thought about it, I was like, we're not getting off that fucking easy.
So what happens is, exploding outward from her is just a ball of nothing.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Here.
Yeah, it looks very similar to the Sphere of Annihilation that you saw quite some time
Nope.
ago. Just a complete hole in the air. Let's see. Kipo and Zoltan do not leap out of the way fast enough and get touched by it, so I need a con save from each of them.
Oh God.
Well, the good news is Zoltan has Death Ward cast on him, so. Kipo,
Okay.
you will get the +5 to that one.
With your
That might
bonus, they
help.
both succeed, so they are not instantly disintegrated. Instead, they just take force damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, you each take 47 force damage as you are briefly skimmed by this sphere, which then shoots up into the sky through the top of the hut.
Oh, fuck.
Is it going
Is
still?
Sandra still there?
Yeah, where.
What?
There are
What?
little bits of flesh on the ground that look like her skin, pieces of it at
Yeah.
least.
Did she get, like, sent back beyond the gate to get, like, did she die, get sent back, and then he's gonna flicker back out again? She's gonna show up in,
Yeah,
like, 3
I
weeks
think-
trying to find us?
I'm gonna activate my flying and try to follow it. Just to see where it went. I'm gonna go up the roof.
Hold on a second. Alright, its fly speed is 120 feet. What's yours?
30! I'm just a baby.
It's my fly speed is 200, actually.
I just wanted to know how quickly it lost you. Yeah, you're able to follow it up beyond the roof. You see it just sort of disappear up into the sky, getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Guys, it's just going straight
And
up into the sky.
it seems like the further up it gets, the more it accelerates.
It's getting faster. It's hard to tell. It's like...
Leo bursts
the
in through
fuck?
the hut door. Oh, what the fuck did you guys do? Is everybody alive?
Telbrin is like checking his hands and his body to make sure it's all still there.
I'm
Do you
gonna
feel
assume
like
that
her
didn't work.
Yeah, do you
Telgrin, did
feel
you
her
eat a
soul?
That's not typically how that spell works, no.
No, you didn't.
Well, I would
you
imagine
feel
it would be
younger?
really, really tough
Did-
on your roof if that was how the spell worked every time.
I don't think he does it. at
Did you
home.
absorb her spell, or did it go away?
He,
Did
sa-
it go?
he says, it felt like I had it all, but that's not the way it's supposed to work.
She's
And
gonna
it
come
didn't.
back.
And you still have it, right?
Somebody send it
Yeah.
to Sandy right now.
Sent?
Doesn't it come back faulty if the recipient is dead?
Sure, I sent to Cassandra. Did it work?
You hear back, no, I'll be back for another try.
Fuck.
Damn it! Fuck me.
Okay, well that
I'll
didn't work. Sorry. Sorry about your house.
I'll send to her.
Sorry,
how lo-
she continues talking to Leo and says, that is closer, though.
Some goodwill?
So it is something connected to her soul. Right, because soul theft is supposed to drain the
Body.
soul.
Yeah.
Well, what's more powerful than lost magic?
He says, well, it's a spell that nobody knows anymore, but it's only a 9th level spell. It's not like it's any of the ancient Netherese magic or anything. It's just
I wonder if
nobody
Alicia-
knows it. I mean, I could teach it to him. He points at Zoltan.
Zoltan, no.
That's not my style.
I wonder if she's ever tried to get eaten by a lich, then.
Although
Phylactery.
I do have a significantly shorter lifespan than you guys, so that could keep me around a little longer. Then I'd be super survivable.
Telbrin nods and says, and if you're going to be killing people anyway, which I assume you have to in the course of your travels.
You're not
Easy.
wrong.
Just because we brought somebody here so you could suck their soul out doesn't mean that's gonna be like our newest thing we start doing. All right, man, just relax.
I mean, it just seems like a waste to let a perfectly good soul just, not get eaten.
Exactly. All right, and that's
The
where
soul
we'll stop.
has plenty to do up in the astral plane, okay? Leave the souls alone.
And that is where we will be stopping for tonight. Also, since I forgot last time, you should level up for having killed Gar.
I knew we should have gotten a level up. Fuck.
Yeehaw, baby!